And that pitch is hit into shallow right field for a base hit. Martinson leads this game off just like the Patriots did. As the designated hitter, Cody Stanley steps in.
All right, folks, thanks for hanging with us there. We had a few technical difficulties as we are all back up and on air, it sounds like, there on YouTube. Thank you to George here for keeping us live now. We got Jason Martinson on first here. Cody Stanley, who had himself a heck of a road trip. Lines went into left field. That looks like it's going to be hanging up there. Just enough for the left fielder, Ramon Flores. That'll be out number one here. So, interesting start back to the homestand. And, well, now that we got a chance to catch our breath, let's get you the alignment here for Somerset. Out in left field, Ramon Flores. In center field, Darby Myers. In right field, Scott Kelly. Third base, Will Kangor. Shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez. Second baseman, that's Craig Massey. The first baseman, Edwin Espinal. Behind the plate, Gabriel Bracamonte. And behind the pitcher for tonight, Liam O'Sullivan. And George got a little on Liam.
He's 6'3", 215 pounds, 27 years old, in his first season in the Atlantic League. And on the year, he is 1-2 with 22 innings pitched, 9 runs allowed, all earned, 15 strikeouts, and he has a 3.63 ERA.
Very nice. Anthony Jansanti takes outside for a ball, so 1-0 to the captain, who had a phenomenal road trip and kind of got back on track like we all expected to, and he's riding an 8-game hitting streak, which is the third longest streak in the league. Second pitch, line to the left side. Rodriguez, a nice stop. He throws over for one to Massey. Massey over to Espinal. They churn the 6-4-3 double play, so O'Sullivan allows the walk to Martinson, but that'll be it as he gets out of it unscathed. We head to the top of the second. Still no score between the Skeeters and the Patriots. Back here in just a moment.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime Major Leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former Major Leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit TexasFarmBureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other.
And we move to the top of the second inning. No score between the Skeeters and the Somerset Patriots. Ryan Posner, Drew Koffa here. Sorry we dealt with a little bit of technical difficulties, but thanks for hanging in there with us. We're all back and live. And Troy Scribner out for a second inning on the mound. His first pitch to Mike Ullman is a ball. Ullman, the DH, comes in hitting .316 with a home run and 3 RBIs. And George, there was a little extracurricular activity last time these two teams met, and Ullman right in the middle of it. I guess we won't get to it now as Rondon to his left. A beautiful play all the way across the diamond over to Colabello, who tips his cap because that was a spectacular play by Alvar Rondon ranging into the hole out there toward left field.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Yep, there
See
you
that
go.
one on SportsCenter. Man, he looked like Derek Jeter-esque.
Yeah, that was going right into that 5.5 hole there, and he made it look easy. And Alvar Rondon does that from time to time. He'll make you shake your head if you're an opposing player, because that looked like it should have been a base hit for Ullman, but he's going back with the 6-3.
Generally, you make that play, you field it, but sometimes they can't get that throw across, and that was
how
a
about that
bullet.
throw?
That was a bullet.
On the line there to Colabello, who, as mentioned, tipped his cap. First pitch to Flores is a ball outside 1-0. Flores has reached safely multiple times in each of his last 4 games, and he flies that one to left. Anthony Jansanti under it. Anthony Jansanti has it out there in mid-left field for out number 2. So quickly 2 away here in the top of the second, and a leadoff hit there from Darby Myers, but ever since that, Troy Scribner, the sack bunt for Massey, a couple flyouts, and now 2 quick outs here in the second. He's settling down a bit. Troy Scribner had 3 scoreless innings in his Skeeters debut in Somerset, the former big leaguer, so it's kind of a deja vu moment for him.
Yeah, he's retired the last 5 that he's faced. So we'll see what he can do on this next batter.
And that is Alfredo Rodriguez, who takes a ball outside, 1-0.
And I believe they say they call him A-Rod. So, Rodriguez, Alfredo, A-Rod.
He is listed on their game notes as the $252 million man, kind of like Alex Rodriguez was for the Rangers. And he's been a long mainstay here for the Patriots, and he's reached base safely in each of his last 4 games, like Ramon Flores. But he's now down 1-2 as he swings through a nice changeup there from Scribner. Yeah, Alfredo Rodriguez on the all-defensive team last year for the Atlantic League. He's been with the Patriots, as I mentioned, for some time.
And he's got a current 16-game on-base streak. And he looks to continue that tonight. See if Scribner can hold him off base.
That's right in line with what Alfredo Rodriguez does. He was the Patriots team MVP last year, midseason and a postseason All-Star, hit .303 last season. He was a thorn in the side of many Atlantic League teams, and for a premier position like shortstop, there wasn't really a better one last year in the league. Alvaro Rondon certainly was up there, but Rodriguez had a great season. That's a slow hopper, a bare hand from Silverio. Nicely done. Some great infield work this inning from the Skeeters behind Troy Scribner, who works a 1-2-3 top of the second inning. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Still no score between the Skeeters and the Patriots.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
And Chris Colabello going to get things going here in the top of the second inning, making his Constellation Field debut here, as Colabello had himself a dandy of a road trip, and he has come back home. He's made the trip home, and Colabello in Long Island hit .556, a 5-for-9 clip, scored 5 runs, a couple doubles, and a home run. He takes outside for a ball. Colabello, not a stranger to the Atlantic League, or I should say independent ball, rather. He spent some time in the independent level before making his first appearance at the affiliate level. He spent a lot of time, actually, at the independent level with the Canadian American Association as he takes inside for a ball now. 2-0 to Colabello. Yeah, he started with the Worcester Tornadoes from 2005 to 07 before getting his first look. And he also spent some time with the Tornadoes from 2008 to 11, some time with the Nashua Pride in 07. Those are all with the Canadian American Association. And takes a strike now, 2-1.
Not to mention, he did play for Team Italy in the 2013 World Baseball Classic, so he's got some, I guess, bigger level experience too.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly came from humble beginnings. He's a guy who had to start at the independent level before getting his first pro or affiliated level contract, and had a nice career. He played with the Twins and with the Blue Jays. He was those couple of those Blue Jay teams that with Jose Batista and Josh Donaldson and Encarnacion, and that ball almost had its way come all the way back here in the booth off for a couple of ricochets. To my left in the booth is Mark Schwartz, who made himself a celebrity overnight by catching a ball in the radio booth. Caught up with him today a little bit and chatted about that. And Schwartz, one of the better broadcasters in this league, and he certainly became a celebrity in his own right here, getting mentioned on Jimmy Kimmel's monologue. He's on ESPN, on Barstool.
And granted, he did make a great catch. I'll give him that.
And Colabello chops out of the left side. Going to be a tough play over there for Ken Gore. He's just going to eat it. And Chris Colabello aboard with a leadoff single of the infield variety there.
Yeah, that thing was hit, I think, off the nub part of the bat, like off the tip of the bat. And, Kungor had no play. He just had to eat it. You don't want to force a one base error because of a bad throw. So just keep him on first, deal with the next batter.
Yeah, there was nothing he could do there. Just a perfectly placed hit there for Colabello, who stays hot. I mean, I mentioned he was 5 for 9 in the Long Island series, and now he is aboard with a leadoff single today as we open up a 7-game series between the Patriots and the Skeeters here at Constellation Field. And Jarrod Mitchell steps in, and Jarrod Mitchell, if the season ended today, he'd have a good case for MVP of this league. The first pitch inside, and you know what? I'll mention it now because there was a little extracurricular activity. I got interrupted the last time, and it started with Jarrod Mitchell. He got hit in the helmet out in Somerset, and there were some words exchanged between the pitcher that night and Jarrod. And then Dennis Phipps, after swinging and striking out, took an extra swing after striking out, which led to a lot of drama between the catcher that night, Mike Ullman, and the Skeeters. Mike Ullman, the DH today. Gabriel Bracamonte, the catcher. We'll see if that carries over as the first pitch obviously inside to Mitchell. He rips that one right side off the first baseman's glove of Edwin Espinal, but also off the umpire. Colabello dives into second. He's out. That is a tough break for the Skeeters as that ball was ticketed for right field. Mitchell with his head hanging in the air.
And it looked like Colabello thought the first baseman had caught it there, Espinal, because off his where he is, you can't really see if it's caught or not. And it obviously rolled just enough out to right field to get him out at second.
Well, that was just a tough break for the Skeeters there because that ball was at least going to be a single for Mitchell off the glove of Espinal, but hit the first base umpire and allowed Espinal time to go over and grab it and throw it over to second base to get Colabello. So a fielder's choice for Mitchell, which certainly in his mind, and rightfully so, should have been a single, but just a fielder's choice. So one away now. That'll bring up Juan Silverio, who's hitting 270 on the young year. First pitch from O'Sullivan is in for a strike. Juan did not have the greatest of road trips, but finished it on a pretty strong note. The last game of the road trip yesterday in a win over Long Island went 2 for 4 with a run, 2 doubles, 3 RBIs, and a walk and a stolen base. He pretty much punched every card of the stat sheet yesterday on his way out of Long Island and looked to stay hot here. He's down 0-1. Jarrod Mitchell, the league leader in stolen bases, on first, and Silverio hits it a ton to left field. Back goes Flores. He looks up, and it is gone into the sport court. Juan Silverio, a 2-run shot. And that Juan ain't coming back. The Skeeters, they take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the second inning.
And talk about that power you had just mentioned. And continuing the surge there.
And Juan Silverio, we got the track man on that one, a 418-foot home run off the bat of the Skeeters' third baseman. Exit velocity, 105.5, George. That'll get the job done right there.
He got every piece of that baseball and took it way out to left center.
My goodness, Juan Silverio, his 4th home run of the year, and the Skeeters, they lead 2-0 over the Patriots in the bottom of the second. That'll bring up Zach Borenstein here, the right fielder, as Liam O'Sullivan hung a fastball there, and Juan Silverio did not miss that one. And You know, George, that was a tough break for the Skeeters on the Jarrod Mitchell play, but then, you know, the baseball god shined brightly back on them and gave him a 2-run homer.
Indeed they did, and that will get the crowd going on this Memorial Day for sure.
So Silverio now in home run number 4. That's tied for third on the team, as Dennis Phipps and Jarrod Mitchell tied atop with 5 home runs apiece.
O'Sullivan tried to put a hanging curve, and Silveria just said, give me a hanging curve, I'll hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, but he hit that one a long way out into the sport car, as he mentioned, 418 feet. Not a cheapie there from the third baseman as our TrackMan data. That's about precise as you could ask for. So a long home run, a long Juan, if you will, from Juan Silverio.
I bet that won't be the last time you'll say that this season.
Nope, I don't think so. He had a heck of a season last year, as that one's inside of Bornstein, now 2-2 with 1 away here, bottom of the second. And if you just joined us, Juan Silverio broke the scoreless tie with his 4th home run of the year. 2-run shot into the sport court. And Juan has 2 of his 4 home runs this year have actually come against Somerset. He had a home run against Somerset on the first leg of that road trip last week when we went to Somerset, took 3 of 4. And Bornstein now works a full count here. This is my first look at Zach Bornstein. I missed the last 4 games of the homestand last week, so shout out to Brandon MacArthur, who filled in for me. I know he did a fantastic job. That was actually one of the things I was least worried about when I was gone, was that I'd be in good hands, because I knew I would be. And Bornstein chops that one over to Rodriguez, who boots it in between his legs and into shallow left. An error rather for Rodriguez, as Bornstein is aboard here with 1 away here in the bottom of the second.
That was a hard hit ball if I've ever seen one there, Ryan. That was a hit right off the barrel of the bat on the ground ball, and Alfredo Rodriguez, I guess, A-Rod, couldn't quite make an A-Rod esque play there. And
yeah, that was hit pretty well, like you mentioned, George, and a couple hops, and Rodriguez boots it. He's a stalwart over there. He was midseason and a postseason All-Star for the Atlantic League. He's usually nails over there, so let's see if the Skeeters can capitalize on that rare air, I guess, for Alfredo Rodriguez, A-Rod, and Albert Cordero steps on in. The catcher for tonight takes a strike inside from O'Sullivan.
Sometimes you just get those pitches like that, or those hard hit balls, and you can't really do much with it except decide to try and field, and sometimes you just come up empty on the short hop.
Yeah, well, he did. He definitely got a tough hop there, as you mentioned, George. Oh, and 1 now to Cordero was a ball outside. Albert did not play in the series against Long Island. He was 1 for 13 with an RBI and a walk against Somerset in that 4-game series last week. He's hitting a .151 with a couple home runs and 10 RBIs on this year. Bornstein, he's at first base, with the error. Juan Silverio has put the Skeeters up 2-0. His 2-run home run in the second inning. That one's lined. Rodriguez will get a chance for redemption. He flips to Massey for 1. Massey fires across to Espinal in plenty of time. We're out number 3. So the Skeeters do get on top, a 2-0 lead on the Juan Silverio 2-run home run. We head to the 3rd inning. The Skeeters up in front of the Patriots 2-0.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldridge National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldridge Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland.
to the top of the third inning. The Skeeters, they lead 2-0, courtesy of a Juan Silverio 2-run home run. And back on the mound, Troy Scribner out for another inning of work. And Troy Scribner, in his debut for the Skeeters last week at Somerset, threw 3 scoreless innings in a doubleheader. That was a 7-inning game. It was a 2-0 win for the Skeeters that came last Wednesday. They get Scott Keller to lead things off here, the right fielder. First pitch is a ball outside. Second pitch to Kelly is in for a strike now from Troy Scribner, who played in the major leagues last year. He made a start with the Diamondbacks, allowing 2 runs on 4 hits in 4 2/3 innings. Took a loss that day against the Washington Nationals. He also has some major league time. He was with the Angels in 2017. That's when he made his major league debut. As Kelly fouls it off. So 1-2. He actually picked up a win in his major league debut back on July 29th, 2017 against the Toronto Blue Jays. That pitch is outside for a ball, so 2-2 now to the right fielder for the Patriots. His first big league strikeout, George, came against Kendry Morales, the big switch hitting first base for the Blue Jays at the time.
Yeah, and it was his first batter he faced. Talk about a way to start your major league debut. I mean,
yeah, that'll do. And that one, a strikeout looking on Kelly there. The fastball on the outside part of the plate gets Kelly looking for out number 1 here in the top of the third inning.
Maybe vintage Scribner right there. I mean, vintage meaning 2 years ago, but
yeah, he Troy obviously has mentioned with some big league time. He's the brother of Evan Scribner, who actually played in this league last year with the Bees, but also pitched in the major leagues. He had 5 years of major league experience, spent time with the Padres, with the A's, and the Mariners. So he comes from a good baseball family, and he's through 2 1/3 scoreless here as the first pitch is a fastball to Bracamente, the catcher, which misses up and away for a ball. No runs, 1 hit, and an error for the Patriots. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the defending champion Skeeters as Bracamente takes up now 2-0. Patriots carrying 3 catchers on their roster. Also a catcher, Jovan Gonzalez, who I'm sure we'll see at some point in this series. That one's taken up for a ball now. So 3-0 quickly to Bracamente, the catcher.
hitters count for Bracamente. See
we'll
if he
see
gets
if
a
he
fastball or something.
He takes all the way. The fastball's in for a strike to Bracamente, who's in his first year with the Patriots.
I think one thing that in any form of baseball, whether it be minor league, major league, I think hitters need to start swinging at those 3-0 pitches. You know you're going to get something hittable because the pitcher's got to give you something. And
yeah,
too many takes in the Atlantic League and the MLB, minor leagues, just doesn't matter. People need to start hitting so we can get some home runs like we saw with Silverio. 417 feet.
Yeah, certainly. Well, that one misses up for a ball, so a one-out walk there to Bracamente. And also you got to give him credit. He's the number 9 hitter. He realizes his spot in the lineup. He'd rather get on base than maybe swing at a 3-0 pitch and ground out or fly out rather. But he is aboard with a walk with one away. That'll bring up Myers, who singled to lead off the game.
And he swings and a miss though on the filthy pitch by Scribner. I mean, that thing had some slow pitch softball vibes going on it.
Yeah, nasty pitch there from Scribner. Gets him 0-1. That one's inside for a ball now, so 1-1. To Myers, who I mentioned, singled in his first at-bat, was bunted over by Craig Massey, the second baseman, but was left there for a pair of flyouts from Edwin Espinal, Will Kangor. Espinal on deck there. 1-1 out of Myers is popped up to the right side and out of play. The Skeeters, they lead 2-0, courtesy of that Juan Silverio 2-run homer. Darby has spent the 2018 season with the Orioles at the minor league level, and he swings and misses through a nice slide piece there from Scribner for out number 2 now.
Another filthy pitch. I think that was the same one he gave him for strike number 1. He just Scribner placed it a little bit lower, and boy, did Myers go just whiffing and just boom, swing and a miss.
Scribner with his second strikeout of the game and of the inning. He struck out a pair in his debut at Somerset back last Wednesday. 3 innings of work. I'll get Craig Massey here. The first pitch to Massey is in for a strike, 0-1. Craig Massey returns to the Patriots. He was the Atlantic League batting champion last year. He edged out Jordani Valdespin by just 100th of a percentage point. He hit .338 last year to win the batting title. He's quickly down 0-2 though, and Valdespin obviously was the MVP of the Atlantic League last year. So Massey goes to show you the kind of year he had, hitting .338. He was the 4th Patriot to win that batting title. Also led the Atlantic League in on-base percentage at .418, so a fantastic year from Craig Massey. A tough out, as always, but you got him 0-2 here with 2 away in the top of the 3rd inning. Bracamonte on first. He had a walk with 1 out. That one's grounded to Colabello at first base, feels it himself, touches the bag, and that's going to do it here at the top of the 3rd. So a walk from Bracamonte, the catcher, but that's it. We head to the bottom of the 3rd. Skeeters on front, 2-0.
Park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann.
Alvaro Rondon going to lead us off here in the 3rd inning as he makes his first plate appearance of the day as the Skeeters, they lead 2-0 over the Somerset Patriots. A 2-run homer from Juan Silverio in the bottom of the 2nd has staked the defending champs to that lead. Will Kingor at third base playing in pretty hard on Rondon. He chops it. Going to be a quick play for Rodriguez. He goes glove hand over to Espinal at first base just in time to get Rondon on a nice running throw from Rodriguez for out number 1.
Yeah, it was interesting, not curious, but interesting to see Kingor playing in, but Rondon hit that straight to the shortstop who was playing more like double play depth. But obviously their defensive strategy worked, got the out, keep moving forward.
Yeah, tough play for Rodriguez. He made it nicely. Rodriguez's error in the 1st inning proved to be pretty inconsequential. Bornstein reached on his error, did not come across the score. As Martinson steps in for the 2nd time today, he takes for a strike. Jason had a single in his first at-bat. Came in hitting .275. He was 0 for 7 against Long Island, but against Somerset in the early week series, he was 4 for 6 with a double and a home run, and that one's a check swing. Did he go? He did, says the first base umpire. So quickly 0-2 to the Skeeters' 2nd baseman tonight. I say tonight, as Jason Martinson has proven to be a versatile piece. He's played a little shortstop, a little first base on the year, with kind of a bevy of shortstops now in Ryan Jackson and Alvaro Rondon. Having him play 2nd base is pretty good luxury, and that one's low and away for a ball.
Yeah, coming from a previous 2nd baseman, if you can play 2nd base and if you can play shortstop, most likely you can play second base as well. Just different view, other side of the diamond. It gives you some flexibility as a manager to put them in either side. So I think Martinson at second base is a good option tonight, but we'll see him at shortstop probably later in this series.
We might, yeah, and that one's taken outside for a ball, though. Ryan Jackson's kind of solidified himself as the starting shortstop. Alvaro Rondon spelling him here. Likely, when these teams travel, they usually give sometimes certain guys days off on travel days, and that might be the case here at shortstop. But Martinson, out of the second base spot, the kind of pop he provides, that's definitely unusual for a second baseman. That fastball hits the inside part of the plate, and he's called out on strikes here for out number 2.
But we have seen, from the previous homestand when Martinson was pretty hot, he had a good last, previous homestand, and then into that, if you can have a guy in your leadoff spot get on base, that helps the rest of the lineup continue that and continue to hit, because more than often than not, you want to start off strong. You want to start off with somebody that can help the rest of the lineup produce.
Yeah, he's gotten on base quite a bit, and that'll bring up Cody Stanley now. He takes for a strike, and Cody had his first year of the Skeeters. He's really had himself a nice year so far, but especially on that road trip. He was 10 for 25 as 400 average with 2 doubles, a homer, and 5 RBI. So looks to keep up that as he comes back home. He takes inside for a ball. He flew out to left in his first at-bat. So this is a rematch of a game back in Somerset between Scribner and Sullivan. That was the game 1 7-inning contest. Sullivan took the loss. He threw 6 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, both of which were earned. Stanley chops that foul. It is kind of interesting. These two teams are playing each other. There really hasn't been a lot of time. We can almost argue this is almost like an 11-game series because they played 4 games last week, and this is the longest series of the year for the Patriots. Obviously, the Skeeters are not unfamiliar with these 7-game series. They play a lot of them, being out here the only team in Texas. But the Patriots are seeing a lot of Skeeters here lately. And Stanley fouls that one right back, right toward us here. He's down 1-2.
It's more of a, all right, see you later. And then, a week and 3 days later, oh, we're back.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is pretty much the bulk of the games we're going to see the Patriots this year. We saw them in these last 11 days, as I mentioned. This is the longest series of the year for the Patriots. 1-2 to Stanley, line toward second, but right at Craig Massey. 2 hands. Secures that, so the Skeeters go down 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the third. We'll head to the 4th inning. The Skeeters, they lead 2-0 over the Patriots.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan.
And we move to the top of the 4th inning. Skeeters, they lead 2-0 over the Somerset Patriots as Edwin Espinal steps on in to lead off the 4th inning against Troy Scribner. Ryan Posner and George Koff here as we open up a 7-game series between the Skeeters and the Patriots. We'll be hearing a lot of Patties and Skeeters action here over the next 7 days. The first pitch is a bender from Scribner and a beauty in for strike number 1 as Scribner has done a fantastic job through his first 3 innings of work. He threw 3 scoreless against the Patriots in his Skeeters debut last Wednesday as Espinal hits that a million feet into the air. It looks like Juan Silverio. Nope, Alvaro Rondon wants it right behind the pitcher's mound, and he battles the pitcher's mound as he trots over it and has that securely for out number 1. Espinal did not miss that one by much, George. He just got under that because that thing was hit a ton.
Yeah,
just straight up into the air.
Yeah, that thing was hit, I think, like maybe higher than the entire grandstand, maybe double that. You know, it was
that was going through the light standard up there. Will Kengor now, he's a third baseman, and like my broadcast partner George mentioned earlier, he's really been the hottest hitter on this Patriots lineup. He came hitting 365, a pair of home runs, 8 RBIs in his first year with the Patriots. Rather, he's got a 13-game on-base streak. He was with the Traverse City Beach Bums of the Frontier League last year. Lines it to Colabello, who is unable to stop that one, and it's toward the corner there in right field. Bornstein corrals it. Kengor on his way to second base. He's going to stop there as Martinson gets the cutoff in shallow right and flips on to Rondon. So a 1-out double here from Kengor as he continues to tear it up here in his first year in the Atlantic League.
Yeah, that thing was hit, and just off the sound, the nice, crack.
Yeah, you could hear it.
It was probably headed for, extra bases just off the sound. And
yeah, that one was kind of caught Colabello more than Colabello caught it. I think it caught him off guard a little bit. That thing was an absolute missile over there. And so Kengor aboard now, 1-out double. I bring up Mike Ullman, who grounded out to Alvaro Rondon. He got robbed of a base hit, rather, in his first at-bat. Rondon made a fantastic play in shallow left field to get him out of Scribner. His first pitch is a fastball, misses up and in for a ball, 1-0.
Ryan, I think we need to come up with a name for that right field corner alley area, because anytime that a ball is hit over there, it is almost extra bases without a doubt.
Yeah, that is definitely like it's kind of generic, but a Death Alley over there. Death Valley, rather. If the ball gets hit down there, it's kind of a triples alley almost. I mean, it's a lot of space to move around down there. Kengor probably had a chance at 3, kind of stopped at second, just 1 out. As Ullman takes a strike now. He's now 1-2. This is Ullman's first year with the Patriots and in the Atlantic League. He played in the majors with the Blue Jays in 2017. Was 3 for 13 in his cup of coffee in the bigs. Both of his first hits and his RBIs came off a big sexy Bartolo Colon while he was out there with the Blue Jays, and Bartolo was pitching for the Braves at that point. Swing and a miss. Fastball up. Gets Ullman swinging now. That's out number 2 here in the top of the 4th. Strikeout number 3 there for Troy Scribner.
Yeah, Ullman was going hunting for some fastballs, and he got a high one and just missed it.
Oh, yeah, you got a pitch to hit there for sure, George.
He did. And sometimes you got to take what you can get, and I don't think he was expecting it to be that high.
Scribner's done a fantastic job of mixing in his curveball. He's got a 12-6 bender that when you throw that fastball, even if it might be in the low 90s, it's going to look like it's in the upper 90s because of the change of speed. And the first pitch to Flores, outside for a ball, but Albert Cordero kind of pumping his glove back out at Scribner. I think that was exactly the spot he wanted him to miss if he were to miss. And a fly out to left, Flores, who's reached base safely in 13 straight games. So he's been a tough out, and they got him out in the first at-bat. That one misses away for a ball, so 2-0.
His command, Scribner's command, has been pretty good tonight through the, into the 4th here. He's not really messed up. I think that base hit by that double by Kengor, excuse my words there, was just a good, hit ball. So
yeah, he hit that one right on the button. Nothing that Colabello could have done there. 2-0 now, though, to Flores, 2-away, top of the 4th, and that pitch is in for a strike. Nice little backdoor slider there from Troy Scribner, who pitched in the major leagues as shortly as last year. He's joined the Skeeters. He actually began the season with AAA Reno, the AAA affiliate of the Diamondbacks, was 0-1 with a 5.40 ERA. He only made 1 start, actually, just 5 innings pitched. And that one's in for a strike, so he works back the 2-0 count to 2-2.
Same spot there, Ryan.
Yep.
Exactly the same spot. And Flores should have been paying attention there because he's probably going to get one more.
We'll see where he goes. Yep, he has two backdoor breaking pitches, and there's another backdoor curveball, and Flores out in front, fouls it off to the right side.
That time he was staying alive, but again, same spot, and that backdoor curve is working. I bet Scribner's going to try to get him with a fastball here, just like he did Ullman. Try to get him to chase.
Yep, we'll see where he goes here. Cordero looks like he's going to set up on the inside part of the plate, so maybe like you mentioned, a fastball here. And he goes with the fastball, but it's fouled off by Flores. Cordero not able to hang on, so that'll force another pitch here. 2 away, 2 down. 2-2 the count to Ramon Flores. Will Kengor hit a double, 1-out double. He's on second base. Skeeters up 2-0 over the Somerset Patriots. And a battle of teams who find themselves near or atop the standings. If you're the Skeeters, they're atop the Freedom Division. Somerset a half game behind the Ducks. Liberty Division, a fastball just misses low, so that'll make it a full count. On deck, Alfredo Rodriguez, the shortstop.
Scribner's looking good. He's only got just about mid-50s in pitches-wise.
And that one misses away for a ball, so Flores is going to work a walk here with 2 away.
And as I say that, of course, he misses with that curve and
a good sequence of pitches, though, to Flores. He didn't miss by a ton. He really made Flores lay off some close pitches, and he's reached base now. He's reached base multiple times in 4 games. We'll see if he gets on again. That's Ramon Flores, but that'll bring up Alfredo Rodriguez. Alfredo grounded out to Juan Severio in his first at-bat. So just a little bit of trouble here for Scribner. Just get Rodriguez, and Rodriguez lines out into right field. It's going to get in front of Bornstein for a base hit. He's up and throwing. They're going to send Kengor. The throw to Cordero is in time. They got him. What a throw by Zach Bornstein. A beautiful one-hop, and Will Kengor will plead his case, but the Skeeters trot to the dugout. That's out number 3, and they still lead 2-0 over to the Somerset Patriots.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldridge National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldridge Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans
and quite an exciting end there to the top half of the 4th inning. Zach Bornstein with a masterful throw from right field cuts Will Kengor down, and that'll save the shutout for Troy Scribner. Skeeters lead 2-0, and the cap is going to step on into the batter's box. That is Anthony Giansanti. Grounded with a double play for his first at-bat of tonight, but he has been the hottest hitter on the Skeeters team of late. Anthony has he has 2 hits in 6 of his last 8 games, also riding an 8-game hitting streak. Over that 8-game hitting streak, he's hitting 484 as Brett Jody's fielding. Looks like we had a piece of trash out there. And
there's something behind second base.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what happened there, but Zach Bornstein's throw keeps this one scoreless. A nice tag from Albert Cordero at the plate, and Anthony Giansanti, who, when he left this field for the road trip, was scuffling. He is far from scuffling anymore. And the first pitch hit a ton to left field. That's going to take Myers back. Myers looks up, and that was going to sail out of here. A home run. Have no fear. The captain is here, Anthony Giansanti. A solo home run to lead us off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Stay hot, Cap. That's a solo shot. Puts your Skeeters up 3-0.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what the StatCast on that one was.
Oh, and right on cue, George, a 390-foot home run from Anthony Giansanti, 98 1.8 miles per hour the exit velocity, and the captain extends that hitting streak to 9 games there with the solo shot, his 3rd of the year. The Skeeters take a 3-0 lead, and Chris Colabello steps on in now as it's a little bit of a party atmosphere as we open up this 7-game series against the Patriots. And that one's skied a ton to the right side. Espinal in foul territory, has a beat on it, feels it, and has it for out number 1. That'll take care of Colabello, and this team is way more fun when Anthony Giansanti's going, and I say fun as in winning fun, but also just the atmosphere. When that guy's going, man, there's nothing better when you have your captain and your leader hitting like he is right now. We mentioned he came in with an 8-game hitting streak, hitting .484 with 7 doubles, 2 home runs, and 7 RBIs in his last 8 games, and he extends that hitting streak to 9 games as Jarrod Mitchell steps on in with 1 out.
Yeah, when you have your captain, the guy that people look up to, hitting well, everyone else is going to be hitting well. And that is a testament just to how dominant and how important he is to this team.
Yep. Yeah, where he goes, it seems like the Skeeters go, George, to your point. 0-1 down to Jarrod Mitchell, who kind of got robbed of a hit in his first at-bat. He had a smoking line drive over there to Espinal, off his glove, off the umpire, and they managed to get Colabello out at second there, so a fielder's choice, an 0-for-1. Tough 0-for-1 there for Mitchell, who came in leading the league in stolen bases at 12. Swings and misses to that one, now 1-2. And, you mentioned where Anthony goes, the Skeeters go, and I'll go into anecdote mode here and story mode. The Game 5 of the Freedom Division Championship Series last year, Skeeters were down 3 runs going into the bottom of the 9th inning, and leading off the inning was Anthony Giansanti, and a 3-run lead, in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Barnstormers, who the Skeeters are playing, as that one misses up, 2-2 now. Bring their closer in, Huascar Brazabani, threw around 100 miles an hour. He threw very hard.
Wow.
Anthony Giansanti leads off the inning with a home run. So all of a sudden you're down 2 runs, and you felt his heartbeat, and you felt him hitting that home run. You thought, okay, maybe there's a chance here. And sure enough, the Skeeters went and tied the game as Mitchell fouls that back. They tied the game in the 9th, and they go on to win it in the 10th on a walk-off grand slam. So much like you said, where he goes, the team goes. And once he hit that home run to lead off the 9th inning that night, you felt, okay, there's a heartbeat. There's a heartbeat in this 9th inning now, and yeah, he really is. He really is the leader of this team. He's the first Skeeter to wear a captain's badge on his chest, and led us off here with a home run at the bottom of the 4th. Put the Skeeters up 3-0 as Jarrod Mitchell now works the full count. Takes that one low and in. And Jarrod Mitchell quietly also climbing up the walk leaderboard here in the Atlantic League. He's tied for 5th with 16 coming into tonight.
And not to mention, we were just talking about Anthony being a huge asset to the team. Jarrod Mitchell with that home run last homestand in the extra inning game against York.
Yeah, this big home run as that one's chopped to the right side. Espinal, he's staying busy over there. It feels on in a couple hops.
Got the
bag for out number 2.
Got that rally going, and the Skeeters were going into the 9th down by 4 runs. Came back and sent it to extra innings, winning it on a walk-off. It just gets the team motivated when one person comes back and to just start feeling a heartbeat, then everyone else is going to jump on in.
And Juan Silveira now going to step on in. He hit a home run in his first at-bat, a 2-run shot, which put the Skeeters up 2-0 into the bottom of the 2nd. And Juan Silveira had a nice end of the road trip, carried it on over, and it lines that foul off to the left side. Silveira is, along with Jarrod Mitchell, the only 2 guys on the team who are now in game number 32, have started in all 32 games. Silverio, a mainstay at third base. He is definitely ticketed toward an all-star appearance this year. Came in hitting .270, 3 home runs, now make it 4, and his 15 RBIs make him 17. That one is inside for a ball as Anthony Giansanti didn't make it easy on Liam O'Sullivan the last time he faced him either. The last time these 2 teams met, Anthony was 2 for 3 against O'Sullivan with a pair of doubles, and he takes him deep now in at-bat number 2. So Anthony Giansanti feasted upon that Somerset pitching. 1-1 now to Juan Silverio. He's inside for a ball. The wind blowing a little bit left to right here, not so much in from right field. It's starting to get a little hotter out here in Sugarland. Another beautiful evening, though. Very few clouds. The wind not blowing all too hard.
I'd say with the not too hot night, it is a beautiful evening for some baseball.
It's really cooled down nicely.
Memorial Day.
That 2-1 misses outside for a ball, so 3-1 now to Silverio.
Everyone in attendance today is making the right choice to come out on their day off from work or from school to come.
Can't beat it, man. Can't beat a little minor league baseball. Skeeters up ahead early off Liam O'Sullivan.
2 home runs.
Yeah, a couple long balls. Very entertaining game. Troy Scribner's scoreless through 4, and that one away inside. So Juan Silverio they're gonna say that hit him actually too. So give him a hit by pitch. Looks like I got him in the jersey. So hit by pitch for Juan Silverio. He's aboard. It would have been a walk either way, so not too crazy. And in steps the hero of last inning, Zach Borenstein, who, not to be overshadowed by Anthony Jansanti's home run, his throw cutting down Will Kengor on what looked to be an RBI single there from Alfredo Rodriguez, kept this game scoreless for the Patriots. Now a 3-0 lead. It was a 2-0 lead at that point for the Skeeters.
He played that hit off a hop perfectly, came up throwing with a great angle.
First pitch, Borenstein swings and misses for a strike.
And Silverio Cordero rather was able to just sweep and tag him.
He protected Albert did a nice job of kind of blocking the plate as much as you're legally allowed to do. And
without obstruction.
Yep, and he did a nice job putting his knee down, not giving him an open path. 0-1 now, 2 away. Juan Silverio, he's at first base with a 2-out walk. That one's in for a strike now. 0-2 to Borenstein. He joined the team while I was away last time. At the end of the last homestand, his first year with the Skeeters, his 9th at the pro level. He mentioned we got a WBC guy in Chris Colabello. Zach played with Team Israel back in 2017. So 2 WBC guys. He chops it at the middle. O'Sullivan flips his glove up, snags it, throws over to Espinal for out number 3. But Anthony Jansanti, his leadoff solo home run, the captain, puts the Skeeters up 3-0. We head to the 5th inning.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges for Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy dollar hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas, and you definitely won't want to miss out on fire.
And we head to the 5th inning here on a beautiful night at Constellation Field. The Skeeters hold a 3-0 lead over the Somerset Patriots. Troy Scribner, he's going to come back on the mound for another inning of work, and why not? He's been masterful through his first 4 innings, just 3 hits. A beautiful throw from Zach Borenstein in the 4th inning, cut down a potential run. And Scott Kelly will lead things off here for the Patriots. Here in the 5th inning, Kelly struck out looking back in the 3rd inning. Scott Kelly, another one of those guys, kind of like Craig Massey, who's not in his first year with the Patriots. He's been here for a little bit. And he takes that one outside for a ball.
It's his 6th season with Somerset.
Yeah, Scott Kelly is the longest player tenure on the team. He's a fan favorite, if you will. I mean, he made the team on an open trial way back in 2014, too, so a scrappy guy can play all over the field. That was line foul for strike number 1.
He's the feel-good story.
Yeah. At Somerset, they don't, well, they lack in maybe experience from former big leaguers like the Skeeters do. they really make up in just a nice, good group of ball players. Some guys that come from the Frontier League, lower levels in the minor leagues, and obviously working out for them as Kelly fouls that one back. They enter just a half game behind the Ducks, and I mean, really, if they were in the Freedom Division, they'd be in first place right now. So there's a logjam atop the Liberty Division with High Point at 17-12, Somerset at 18-11, and Long Island at 19-11. And I guess I even mentioned New Britain at 14-13 would be in second place here in the Freedom Division. They're in fourth in the Liberty Division. Now 2-2 to Scott Kelly. Kelly last year saw him mostly at second base, but he's playing a little right field as Craig Massey slots in at second.
And Ryan, to your point, speaking of Long Island trails the Lancaster Barnstormers here 2-1, with one out in the top of the ninth, I shall say, as Lancaster got one already in the top of ninth to take the lead.
The full count there from Kelly, foul back. So yeah, there you go. There's a chance for Somerset to gain up, but obviously the Skeeters out in front here. A good chance for the Skeeters to keep their lead in the Freedom Division. And
in the other Atlantic League matchup, there's only 3 tonight. High Point leads Southern Maryland 7-1.
The 3-2 misses low and away, so Scott Kelly aboard with a leadoff walk
as they head to the bottom of the ninth in that game, with Southern Maryland being the home team.
High Point has had themselves quite a year. They actually have the best run differential in the Atlantic League at 37, plus 37, if you will. Skeeters at plus 10. They're the only team in the Freedom Division with a positive run differential. So a leadoff walk, Scott Kelly. That brings up Gabriel Bracamonte, who had a walk of himself back in the third inning. Kelly, a pretty good base runner. He's got a pretty good-sized lead over there at first base. Scribner does not throw over. First pitch is a fastball, misses up for a ball. Scott Kelly led the Patriots in stolen bases in 2016, 38 of them, which is good for fourth in the Atlantic League that year. Enter the year third all-time in Somerset history in stolen bases. Ground to the left side. Juan Silverio fields it. Nice play. Throws over to Martinson for one. That's all they're going to get. But Silverio with a nice glove side field of that one, kept it from going into left field and throws over to Martinson. Martinson did a nice job of keeping that one from going into right field. So you're definitely thankful to get one there. A fielder's choice, 5-4, puts away Kelly. So Bracamonte on first base. That'll bring up the leadoff man, Darby Myers. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout.
You know, on ground balls there in the infield, usually you're thinking 2, especially if it goes to the shortstop or the third baseman. But on that one, that was truly just a try to get one as best you can, especially the lead runner.
Great play by Silverio, and off balance, Myers swings and misses a nice off-speed pitch from Troy Scribner, who has already set his season high for the Skeeters in strikeouts. He's got 3 of them so far through 4 innings of work.
Because if you don't field that cleanly, that's runners on first and second, no outs.
Myers fouls that one right side. Out of play.
And that puts Scribner in a tough spot then trying to get out of the inning. Here now it's just one run, still a runner on.
Oh yeah, you're definitely
base.
To your point, yeah, you're out of that play. That's a hard hit ball to the left side there from Bracamonte. You're just happy to get one and keep the double play in effect. Though 2 out of Myers, a great breaking ball. Wanted that one, but just a bit outside as Troy Scribner. We're getting our first look at him here at Constellation Field, and he is doing a fantastic job of working his curveball in. He's been able to throw it pretty much any point in the count. He's on it early and late, and the fastball up, chopped away now for Myers. That's the key, I think, really, is if he's able to throw it early and late in the count, George, and he's done both of that. He's been throwing it as a put-away pitch, but he's also gotten ahead with the curveball.
We've seen it on 2 of his strikeouts. He's used it back-to-back-to-back times, trying to get the hitter off guard when he goes to throw the fastball, and it's working.
And Myers fouls that back.
But he's got to go back to it. He's trying too much with that high fastball here, especially as we get later in the game. You want to keep your pitcher fresh, and you'd rather have command with an off speed rather than trying to keep the heat on your fastball.
We'll see where he goes here. He's got Darby Myers down 1-2, 1 away. Runner on first is Scott Kelly. Or Gabriel Bracamonte, rather, as that one misses up. Bracamonte aboard with the fielder's choice. Skeeters lead 3-0. They've staked Troy Scribner out to a pretty good-sized lead. Myers, a former Southern Maryland Blue Crab, also a former Bridgeport Bluefish. He won the Atlantic League batting title in 2017, hit .337 back in 2017 with the Bridgeport Bluefish. It was their last season as a team in the Atlantic League back in 2017. Fouls it away again. He's putting up a pretty good at-bat here. It's still even at 2-2 with Troy Scribner on the mound. Scribner, the only player on the Skeeters roster to have appeared in the major leagues last year at this moment. Roster's ever changing. A nice curveball there, just misses a little bit outside. So full count now. We'll see if they want to send the catcher Bracamonte from first base. Craig Massey on deck. He's 0 for 2, or 0 for 1. He had a sac bunt in the first inning. Not a huge lead, and Bracamonte won't go, and that one's lined up the middle. That's going to get into center field. A base hit. They're going to hold the catcher Bracamonte at second base as he took a big turn, but stays put. So runners on first and second here with one away. Craig Massey had the sac bunt in the first inning, and then grounded out to Chris Colabello to end things in the third. Well, he's got a chance there with a few runners aboard. Darby Myers won the batting title in 2017, and then Craig Massey followed it up with a batting title of his own in 2018, as we mentioned last time he was up in his second year with the Patriots. Somerset loves to find players from that Frontier League, and that one's taken for a strike. Massey, not a stranger to that. He was with the Boomers of the Frontier League for the 3 years before he joined the Patriots, and he was a 3-time All-Star out there in the Frontier League.
And I think it's worth mentioning that Craig Massey, he's got the second most walks in the Atlantic League.
A patient hitter lines that well to right field. That's going to get down and into the gap for extra bases. In comes Bracamonte to score. That one is still rolling around out there. Following him is Myers, and Massey's going to get 3 easily there. That one ricochets off the glove of Rondon, but Massey will hold up there at second base. So a 2-run triple from the 2018 batting champion of the Atlantic League. Craig Massey will cut into that Skeeters lead a bit, but the Skeeters do still lead 3-2 here with one away in the top of the 5th.
I guess bad timing on the second most walks. He's one behind the leader, Tyler Ladendorf, who has 20 from High Point, but on that second pitch rather of the at bat, took it right to the right center gap where your outfielders are playing regular depth, maybe a little bit deeper than normal.
First pitch to Espinal, misses up and away for a ball.
But this is the first time we've seen Scribner run into some trouble and see his curveball really not pay off. He hasn't quite gotten the calls he's wanted.
That one misses inside now. 2-0 to Espinal as Scribner touched up for the first time in a Skeeters uniform. He threw 3 scoreless against the Patriots last Wednesday. We'll have a pair here. The infield's going to play in here with Espinal up 2-0. That one's skied into foul territory. Let's see if Albert Cordero has a play. He sheds the mask, but he won't have a play as that's about 8 rows back there off to the right side. So 2-1 now the count to Espinal.
Heads up over in the stands. It almost seemed like that Cordero might have a play on that, and the fans thought so too in the first few rows, and then once it made it out of play, there was some fans had to get out of the way.
Espinal riding a 7-game hitting streak. He was 7 of 18 in that series last week against the Skeeters, so liked what he saw last week. A couple doubles, 2 RBIs. Comes up with a tying run on third base and hits that a ton to left field, but well fouling. Well out of the stadium. Wow, that one was hit a ton. But just a long strike. 2-2 now to Espinal.
Yeah, if he gets a hold of that just a tad earlier, man, that one is a long home run, but instead.
Yeah, he's got some power there, the first baseman here for the Patriots, but just a bit out in front. 2-2 for Scribner. It's hit well to center field. That's going to bring Mitchell back to the wall, but he's got a play. It looks like just a few steps in the warning track. Does come up with it for out number 2, but in to score is Craig Massey, and that'll make this a tie ball game with 2 away in the top of the 5th. You got to feel pretty thankful there. When that one came off the bat, it looks like Espinal got all of that one, and Pete Nicovilia is going to make his way towards the mound, so that's likely going to do it here. There are no mound visits in the Atlantic League, so all but assuredly it for Scribner. And that would close the line on him. get you the final numbers on Scribner when we come back from commercial break once we make sure that he's coming out of this one. And he hands the ball off to Pete and Gavilia. That'll do it. Skeeters and Patriots were tied up 3-3 with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Back here at Constellation Field in just a moment.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are
include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz.
And welcome back, Constellation Field, top of the 5th inning. Patriots have put up a 3 spot here. They're tied up with the Skeeters 3-3. New pitcher on the mound, and George has got a lot on him here.
Yeah, it's number 22, James Dykstra. He's 1-0, 1.74 ERA. He's got a 1 save on the year. He's appeared in 12 games on the young season and has 10 innings pitched.
First pitch from Dykstra is in for a strike, 0-1 to Will Kangor, who had a double back in the 4th inning.
And this is his first season with the Skeeters. There you go.
Wrap it up there like it there, George. And 1-1 now to Kangor, who had a double in his last at bat. It came in at 365. He's swinging a hot bat up atop the Atlantic League leaderboards in several categories. 1-1 now, a half-hearted swing there. Swung on a miss, so 1-2 now to Kangor.
This would be a nice batter to get out to start your relief appearance if you're James.
He's entering the league, entering tonight second in the league in hitting at 365, only behind Dante Bichette Jr. in High Point, who's hitting at 394. The 1-2, fastball away, misses. So 2-2 now from James Dykstra. It's been one of the more highly used relievers out of the Skeeters pen. 2-2 now, 2 away. That one's chopped up the middle. Alvaro Rondon's got it toward the second base bag. Throws over to Chris Colabello. That's good for out number 3. So the Patriots do strike for a trio of runs. They tie this one up at 3-3. We head to the bottom half of the inning where Skeeters got a chance to break this tie.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit Sugarland Ski.
And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. A tie ball game here at Constellation Field, the opener of a 3-game set between the Skeeters and the Patriots. Doug Failing, our operations fix-it man. He's the Tim Allen to my other guy in Home Improvement. I don't know his name. Al. He's the Tim Allen to my Al. And George's like the weird neighbor who has his head peeking over the fence. He's taking a little break. He's getting some water. He's icing down his vocal cords. Great 5 innings out of George so far tonight. And Albert Cordero steps in to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th. Coco 0 for 1 tonight. Quick recap, Juan Severio's 2-run homer broke open the scoring as the first pitch of Coco's in for a strike. Anthony Giansanti then led off the 4th inning rather with a solo home run that Somerset. Oh my goodness. Somerset came back with a 3-spot last inning. So here we are in the bottom of the 5th, tie ball game between 2 of the premier teams in the Atlantic League. Doug, one of the premier color analysts in the Atlantic League too. So everything works out like that as Coco fouls it off to the left side. Coco didn't get in a game in Long Island, so he's coming into this one mighty fresh.
Still struggling a little bit this season. Still waiting to see him pick up.
The bat has not come along, but having a switch hitting backup catcher, you think of guys like AJ Brzezinski, guys that can provide versatility. Coco could play pretty much anywhere on the diamond too. So that one's line foul. Ooh, watch your teeth out there down the third baseline. I mean, I don't want to compare my baseball career to anything, but I've heard for other baseball players, when your offense is not going as well, other parts of your games get heightened. So, and I've seen it behind the plate. Coco's done a great job handling Troy Scribner tonight. His defense, I'm sure, is when the bat's not going well, the other parts of the game usually get a little bit heightened. That takes up for a ball. So 1 and 2. And Albert, I would say, is a streaky hitter. I mean, he went out to High Point for the first road trip. He pretty much carried the team, to 2 wins out there, out in High Point. And then since then, the bat has not been up to that kind of high level he set for himself. Last year, he had a career high 12 homers. It's foul back. I mean, last year, Albert had a year that he's never had at the pro level. He had 12 home runs, 63 RBIs, and both of those were career highs. He's been a pro for a while. He's been a pro since 2008. Signed as a 16-year-old out of Venezuela and played with the Mets. Caught guys like Jacob deGrom, a Cy Young Award winner. Caught guys like Noah Syndergaard. So he's been out there. He's seen some of the best pitching that the world has to offer. Brings that to the Skeeters team. He's jammed a little bit there from Liam O'Sullivan, O'Sullivan came in with a 1-2 record and a 3.63 ERA, and they mentioned this is a rematch of the game 1 of the doubleheader last Wednesday, in which O'Sullivan took the loss. So Skeeters got him for 2 runs last time. Just 5 innings of work. Cordero down 1-2 now. Inside for a ball, 2-2. It's kind of the NASCAR pit crew lineup tonight. You got guys like Cordero and Rondon starting, kind of filling in for guys like Jackson and Cody Stanley, who have been starting at their positions. Stanley's still getting in at DH because you have to. He's swinging one of the hottest bats on this team. There's no way he can put his bat on the bench even for a night, especially against a right-handed pitcher. And Cordero, good take inside for a ball now, 3-2. Albert faced O'Sullivan. He was 0 for 2, but did have an RBI in that game against Somerset last week in which O'Sullivan pitched. This is a good game so far. Patriots tallied a 3-spot last inning. Full count now to Cordero from O'Sullivan. And Albert hits that one just straight away center field. Darby Myers takes a few steps back, comes on in on it now, and has it for out number 1. Doug, is Cat got your tongue over there?
I'm just enjoying the game tonight. To be honest, I'm just trying to change gears. You know, I was really working with Brandon well last homestand, and now I gotta get back to you.
I know. I'm sorry, I ruined it. Brandon did such a good job. That was, I was the best man in a wedding back in San Diego, my hometown, and it was actually very nice. The one thing I didn't have to worry about was that I was in good hands with the broadcast. I knew Brandon would do a fantastic job, and he did. Even without me sending him game notes for a few games, and he still managed to do a good job.
We made it happen. Got called. I mean, I wasn't necessarily the biggest fan for a few people listening to our broadcast last week, but
I listened to it, and I was very impressed. As Alvaro Rondon fouls that back, he's quickly down 0-2. Alvaro also didn't play in Long Island, so him and Cordero, as I mentioned, kind of getting their spot start here. And Alvaro hit a chopper to Rodriguez in his last at-bat, his only at-bat, which came back in the third. It looked like it was an infield single, but Rodriguez made a fantastic play to thwart Rondon. That's a fastball up and in for a ball, 1-2.
So unfortunately, I wasn't able to catch the standings before I came in here. How are we looking right now?
6.5 game lead on the Barnstormers. And Somerset, they're a half game behind Long Island, although if they were in our division, they'd be in first place as Rondon looks at a fastball low and in. Called a strike. Strike 3 there for out number 2.
It's just crazy how well we're playing, you know, especially with the amount of turnover we've had,
Yep.
you know, just the early part of the season. You got to hope eventually we're able to settle in with a roster and, you know, kind of get some, you know.
And I would say there's a point where you settle in, but I think there are about 4 or 5 guys on our roster right now that I would say are candidates to get picked up at any moment. And I won't say who, but there are guys that the roster is still in a state of flux for sure. As Jason Martinson, the second baseman, steps in 1 for 2. He's singled to lead off the game. And that one goes all the way back to the batter's box there. That's an unusual foul ball here. Yeah, there's still, I think, a lot of contracts to be purchased off the Skeeters team.
Yeah, I definitely see that 14 number that we set as a record last year
won't hang for too much longer, I don't think.
I mean,
Connor Wade, the latest to go. Connor got picked up by the Red Sox over the weekend. Congrats to him as that one's chopped to the third base side. Kengor up with it on a hop to Espinal. He picks it up, scoops it for out number 3. So the Skeeters do go down in order here. In the bottom of the 5th, we're through 5. It's a tie ball game here at Constellation Field Monday night, 3-3. The score between the Patriots and the Sugarland Skeeters. Back here in just a moment.
Winner of the 2018 Atlantic League. Watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime Major Leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former Major Leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9 and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sport to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence.
And we head to the top of the 6th inning. It's a tie ball game here at Constellation Field, 3-3 between the Skeeters and the Somerset Patriots. Ryan Posner with Doug Phelan here. As we've got a good one on hand, folks. Two of the best teams in the Atlantic League battling it out here at the beginning of a 7-game series. James Dykstra back out for another inning of work. We'll get Mike Holman, the DH, to lead things off. That one's a ball upstairs. 1-0. James Dykstra, if you listen to this broadcast, he's a tough at bat. He goes across the body for right-handed hitter. He is a dreadful at bat for right-handers. And to that point, he's kept them to a 250 clip. It's a broken bat into left field. We'll get over the head of Rondon. That bat's going to die here out there as Ullman hits that one just enough to get over the head of Rondon.
Just going to mention Michael Ullman is a big boy. 6'5", 240.
Yeah, so he was... You heard about the little brouhaha they had out in Somerset.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that.
He was right in the middle of that one because he was playing catcher that night. There was some extracurriculars involving Jarrod Mitchell, who actually got hit in the head with a breaking ball in a 1-run game. So probably not intentional, but anytime you go at the head, that's going to take some guys back a little bit as that one misses up for a ball to Ramon Flores. 1-0.
Anytime you get around a guy's head, I mean, you're going to take it personal regardless if
Sure.
it's meant to be or not.
Yeah, it's almost inconsequential to matter if it's on purpose or not. You'd hope you never hit somebody in the head on purpose. That should go without saying. 1-0 to Flores, a heater blown by Flores for strike number 1. 1-1. James Dykstra 1-0 with a 1.74 ERA. He's got a save in 12 games this year. He's been one of the more frequently used relievers, only behind Matt West and Felipe Paulino. He's number 3 on the team in appearances. 1-1 now. Flores fouls it off left side now. 1-2. And this is where the Skeeters really come into play here. Their bullpen, they've got a ton of arms here. Although Matt West and Felipe Paulino did pitch yesterday, so you wonder if Matt West may be off limits. The bullpen came in with a 3.85 ERA. 115 strikeouts at 114 and a 2/3 innings pitched, so better than a strikeout an inning for that bullpen. 1-2 to Flores is a ball that misses inside now.
That's another thing that's been impressive with how many guys we've had taken from our pitching staff that they still continue to be pretty amazing coming out of the bullpen. I mean,
more importantly, the starting pitching staff, which came with a 2.98 ERA, which leads the league. And Troy Scribner did a fantastic job getting this one going tonight. Final line on Troy, we'll give it to you in a second, as that one's lined into right field. That's toward the gap. That looks to be extra bases as that one clanks off the wall in right field. They're going to send Ullman around to score from third. He's going to score no problem. And in standing at third base is Ramon Flores with the RBI triple. With nobody down here in the top of the 6th, and the Patriots, they take a 4-3 lead.
Gotta say that wind coming in from center field definitely helped us tonight, unfortunately, with these past 2 innings. You know, we've had 2 guys now hit it basically into the same spot out there in the Premier Roofing pad. So,
yeah, I mean, Craig Massey had a 2-run triple there last inning, to your point, Doug, and then Ramon Flores, who the stats will tell you he's reached base safely in 4 straight games, or he's reached base safely twice in 4 straight games, and make it a 5th straight. He walked his last at bat, and there's a RBI triple as Alfredo Rodriguez takes up for a ball. Could easily be a 5-3 game. Zach Bornstein threw out Will Kangor on Alfredo Rodriguez single back in the 3rd inning, which kept this game where we're at 4-3. Could easily be a 5-3 game. 2-0 now to Rodriguez. He was 1 for 2 with that single. That one's a fastball up, taken for a strike. So 2-2 now to Rodriguez. infield playing in for the Skeeters here. And Rodriguez lines that left side off the glove of Rondon. A diving attempt, and it's into shallow left field for a base hit. And they're going to try to backpick him there for no play as Colabello scoops it up. So an RBI single from Alfredo Rodriguez, and Alvaro Rondon, and worse news, is still down as Max Mahaffey, the trainer for the Skeeters, is out to give him a look. Juan Silverio says he's okay, but Max still going to go out there and check on him. A pretty full extension dive there from Rondon. Did his best to keep that line drive from Rodriguez in play, but just hit too well and too toward the line there to get a beat on it. And Rondon's going to stay in this one. He's okay. Nonetheless, though, RBI single from Rodriguez will make this a 5-3 game for the Patriots.
Number 2,
That's going to bring up Scott Kelly, who walked in his last at-bat. He is 0 for 1. He struck out looking in the third. James Dykstra came in with a 1.74 ERA. Has allowed 2 runs here in the 6th inning, uncharacteristic of the hard-throwing right-hander out of San Diego, California. And that one's in the dirt, but no advancement from Rodriguez as Kelly, who squared around a bunt, I think shielded that one pretty good. It kind of left not a lot of vision there for Rodriguez at first. Otherwise, Rodriguez probably had a pretty good beat at taking second there.
To be honest, that ball just kind of reminded me a little bit of the SEC baseball championship,
man.
where that ball got away from him,
Talk about
kicked
a
it
tough
off to the
break.
side, and then overthrew it.
Yeah,
That was a rough way.
Auburn lost in the SEC tournament probably in the most difficult way that I've ever seen a baseball get ousted from a tournament. Pass ball off the umpire, off the catcher.
It was off the catcher. He accidentally kicked it, didn't see where he hit it.
That one's fouled back on the bunt attempt from Kelly.
And then the catcher finally got it. The runner was already safe at home.
Threw it away at
Tried
third
to
base.
throw it to the guy out at third and overthrew it, and that guy came in as a walk-off.
Yeah, that is. You don't really find a loss much harder to swallow than that one. So we'll see if the Skeeters here can vanquish this inning. The Patriots have already scored a pair of runs. They lead 5-3 with nobody down as Dykstra takes a peek there at Alfredo Rodriguez. Nobody up in the Skeeters bullpen right now. As James Dykstra has really been a stalwart out of the pen. Been one of the best relievers out of this bullpen so far this year. He's battled the injury bug a little bit. He got kind of sick. He had a little bit of a flu there toward the end of the road trip, so he didn't pitch too much toward the end. But it's been fantastic this year. That one's line foul. So still 1-2 to Scott Kelly, the longtime Patriot. James Dykstra, no relation to Luke Dykstra, the son of Lenny, who played here last year. He attended LSU. He actually was LSU for a bit, the team that was on the winning end of that Auburn. And then under the move is Rodriguez. Throw down from Cordero was a good throw, but they kind of caught the Skeeters off guard there as Martinson had to kind of dive to stop that one. He just looks like he's shaking up a little bit, but he hobbles back to second base. A stolen base for Alfredo Rodriguez.
Looking up a few of the stats for the Atlantic League pitching so far this season, and Somerset and Sugar Land both coming in with the best ERA, 3.34. What's really impressive there for Sugar Land is that we've pitched 25 innings more than what Somerset has, and we still maintain that ERA.
The starting rotation took a little bit of a beating that first time through, but since they've been absolutely phenomenal, and part of that was Kevin McGowan, who had his contract purchased by the Nationals, so he's no longer with the Skeeters. But Mitch Talbot, Roy Merritt, Dallas Beeler, Troy Scribner today, Michael Marriott, they've all been fantastic. Marriott actually second in the league in ERA coming into this one. 2-2 now, though. Scott Kelly, Alfredo Rodriguez, he's on second base. That one's chopped to second base. Martinson fields it, scoops it up, fires on a Colabello for out number 1. Rodriguez does scamper on over to third base, though, with that out.
Also bringing up with the runner moving over to third, we have the league best ERA with 1.20 with hitters in scoring position. So.
There you go. Good note there from Doug Faley. As Gabriel Bracamante comes up, the catcher, he's 0 for 1. He's walked and bore the fielder's choice, though. That visitor walk-up music is classic, man. It's like you hear the song and they have some really weird instrumental versions of songs that are tough on the ears. As that one's in for a strike 0-1 to the catcher for the Patriots.
Yeah, Shay's definitely a big fan of the recorder. Got a lot of those good walk-up songs for these guys.
So Bracamante, he reached on a fielder's choice, came around to score in the 5th inning on that 2-run triple from Craig Massey, but he's quickly down 0-2 now as he swings it out from Dykstra. So Dykstra hadn't pitched since May 22nd. That was last Wednesday against these Patriots. He threw a scoreless inning of relief. As I mentioned, he kind of battled a little bit of a flu bug toward the end of the road trip. So it's been almost a week since he's pitched. Got touched for 2 runs this inning. Very uncharacteristic for James Dykstra. Fastball misses up and away for a ball now. 1-2 now. The Dykstra wearing number 22. Skeeters in their home whites tonight. Somerset in their road grays. On the way, the 1-2 now from Dykstra. Skied out to right field. Bornsy's got a beat on it. Does he have another outfit assist in that arm tonight? The throw into Cordero is not going to be in time as Rodriguez slides in safe. So that'll be another run there for the Patriots as they extend their lead now to 6-3 in the top of the 6th. So Rodriguez comes in to score. That'll bring up Darby Myers. He's 2 for 3, a pair of singles. Base is now empty as Somerset got their first 3 men aboard this inning. 3 straight singles from Mike Ullman, Ramon Flores, and Alfredo Rodriguez, and all 3 have come around to score to put Somerset up 6-3. One 1-0 now to Myers, the former batting champion of the Atlantic League back in 2017 with the Bridgeport Bluefish. 1-0 pitch is a fastball called a strike on the outside corner. Likely going to be Dykstra's last inning here, you'd imagine, as he's came in relief last inning for Evan Scribner. Evan Scribner went 4 2/3, 5 hits, 3 runs. All 3 were earned, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. And Myers smokes that into the gap toward left center. On the run is Jarrod Mitchell. He dives and makes the play. Fantastic diving catch from Jarrod Mitchell. Don't you be going toward the left center gap. That's Mitchell's corner out there. He makes a fantastic play out in the left center field gap to end the inning here. The Patriots, they do hang up a 3 spot though. They lead the Skeeters 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th inning.
Create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or Kids Run the Bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and Kids Run the Bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your...
And we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Patriots, they've jumped out to a 6-3 lead after a 3-run top in the 6th inning. Cody Stanley going to lead us off here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. 0-for-2 with a couple of flyouts. Fantastic diving play by Jarrod Mitchell as George, my broadcast partner, hops back in the booth here. And Jarrod Mitchell keeping that inning from going any further with a nice diving play. First pitch to Stanley is a ball outside as Liam O'Sullivan out back for another inning.
Yeah, Jarrod Mitchell looked like Superman out there, just trying to save the day and make a nice diving grab.
Channeled his inner Torrey Hunter there as Stanley hits that well in the gap to right field. That's going to chase Darby Myers in the right center field gap, and Myers reaches up and makes a fine play himself there. Center fielders showing off the leather tonight as Myers with a running catch into the right center field gap for out number 1. And that brings up the captain, who homered in his last at-bat, a solo shot, his 3rd of the year. At that point, it put the Skeeters up 3-0. They now trail 6-3. Certainly use a base runner here with 1 away. Anthony has seen that batting average skyrocket over what is now at 9-game hitting streak, all the way up to 257 now. Keeps his hands low in his load. The pitch from O'Sullivan, it's a fastball up for a ball. And when you're hitting like Anthony and you're on a 9-game hitting streak, you've got 2 base hits. He has multiple hit games in 6 of his last 8, and we're going to have a meeting here as Myers, I think, is actually a little bit shaken up from that catch. They're going straight out to Myers there in center field. You saw the whole defense kind of rotate that way. He's got his hand over his glove over his mouth.
He looks like he's limping a little bit.
Myers with a fine running grab there in right center field to rob Cody Stanley to lead off the inning, and immediately being looked at by the medical staff here for the Patriots.
Yeah, Ryan, he's holding his right leg. He pointed to his right leg. It looked like almost maybe quad area.
See, the Patriots on the bench tonight have Mike Francoso and Ray Navarro, as well as Yovan Gonzalez, although Gonzalez is the catcher. We'll see if maybe they go to Francoso here. Darby Myers, the center fielder, pair of hits tonight. And a nice running play. We're doing some work on them here. Well, the Patriots lead 6-3. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, the opener of a 7-game homestand. Whatever Myers said was good enough. They're going to let him hang out there. Oh, nope, they're actually going to walk. Nope, they're going to walk toward the clubhouse, rather, toward the right field corner. That's going to be it for Darby Myers.
Looks like Mike Francoso is going to come in.
Francoso, really the only backup outfielder that the Patriots have, is going to trot out to center field. And that's going to do it for Darby Myers. We'll see. Check in on him tomorrow, see how he's doing. Kind of a weird delay. 1-0 the count to Anthony Jansanti with 1 away in the bottom of the 6th inning, as Brett Jody, the manager for the Patriots, is going to go and chat with our home plate umpire and let him know the substitutions.
And it might be worth mentioning now for the bottom, or for the top of the inning rather, Gene Machi is out there warming up for the Skeeters in the Skeeters bullpen, number 36, the big reliever for Sugarland.
Yeah, so likely Machi's in the next inning, but right now the Skeeters could use at least a run here to chip away at this now 3-run lead for the Patriots, as Liam O'Sullivan still on the mound for Somerset. He's approaching
70 pitches.
If he finishes his inning, it would match his longest outing of the year. 6 innings, which he actually had 6 innings last Wednesday against the Skeeters, but that came in a losing effort. Only allowed 2 runs in those 6 innings. He's already allowed 3 through 5 1/3 so far, as Anthony Jansanti swinging away at that first pitch after that brief delay, fouls it back.
Now it is worth mentioning though, again with O'Sullivan, he's every start he's had this year, he's gone at least 5 innings, and he's 5 1/3 here. So definitely you can expect 5 innings from him every time he goes out.
Giving some length here for the Patriots. 1-1 now, 1 out here in the 6th as Jansanti chops out of the third base side. Kengor takes the big hop fires to Espinal for out number 2. So they put Jan Santee away for out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Chris Colabello, who had a nice infield single in his first at-bat and then popped out in the 4th inning. So Colabello, 16 home runs. That's the most in a single season of any player on the Skeeters team at the major league level. So there's plenty of pop in that bat. He had those 16 home runs back in 2015 with the Toronto Blue Jays, and Toronto sure is buzzing today after the Raptors advanced to the NBA Finals for the first time in their franchise history. And Colabello takes outside for a strike, down 0-1 now.
Not to mention a San Diego State alum there with Kawhi Leonard on the Raptors.
Good man, George, good man. Certainly Kawhi Leonard leading the way there. 0-2 now.
The real question is, Ryan, can the Raptors get it done?
I'm sure many in Houston are hoping they get it done as the Warriors ousted the Rockets for a second straight year from the playoffs, so I'm sure they won't be sad if the Warriors end up losing this one. 0-2 to Colabello. It's in the dirt now, 1-2.
I think all of America, except for the state of California, I think, and I guess Canada now at this point, wants the Raptors to win.
Probably. Very, very much so. So Chris Colabello now down to 1-2 to O'Sullivan, who's looking to put the Skeeters away. The Patriots up 6-3 at the bottom of the 6th. Then Colabello with a big swing fouls that one back. 1-2 now. Colabello, as we talked about earlier in the broadcast, one of the 2 guys on this team who have played in the World Baseball Classic, the other one being Zach Bornstein. But Colabello was in the 2013 WBC with Italy. Played in all 5 games, hit .333 with 2 home runs and 7 ribbies for Team Italy.
And if I remember correctly, I think that was that Italy team that made a little upset run, a little Cinderella run.
They did, and Colabello chops them a foul, much like Team Israel. Which
I was going to say, the next 4 years later, they did the same.
and Team Israel, they made a kind of an improbable run into out of the round robin portion of the tournament, which they certainly were not expected to do. So much to the help of Chris Colabello and Zach Bornstein, and they're now here in Sugar Land. We're very happy to have them.
Maybe they'll go back to those teams if they get ready for the Olympic qualifying for 2020 in Tokyo.
Definitely something to look out for. 1-2 now. Colabello fastball called a strike, and Colabello not pleased with that one. He is down, looking to end things here in the 6th inning. The Patriots, they lead 6-3 as we move into the 7th here on a Monday night at Constellation Field.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugar Land Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE.
We move to the top of the 7th inning. New pitcher on the mound for the Skeeters. That is Machi, the right-hander, comes in 2-1 with an 8.44 ERA in 10 games. 10 2/3 innings pitched thus far this year. He's got Craig Massey, second baseman, going to lead off and take a strike.
And it closed the book on James Dykstra, who had 1 1/3 innings pitched, 3 hits, 3 runs, and all of them earned.
So Dykstra, a very uncharacteristically rough outing for the right-hander. And that has placed Somerset up 6-3 here in the top of the 7th. This is Machi, the big right-hander from Venezuela, the former San Francisco Giant, has stepped on in. Craig Massey touched the Skeeters up with a 2-run triple in his last at-bat. Chops that one to the right side. Colabello's got it. Machi with a nice job of the banana route over there to first base. Feels the position, feels the ball for out number 1. And Edwin Espinal going to step in at a sac fly in his last at-bat to make this what is now a 6-3 game. The Skeeters jumped out to a 3-0 lead. Couple home runs, a 2-run shot from Juan Silverio, and a solo shot from the cap, Anthony Jansanti, put us up 3-0 through 4, but the Somerset Patriots came storming back with 3 runs in the 5th and the 6th.
Yeah, it seems like after those 2 home runs, the bats have just gone silent.
A little bit. The home runs from Silverio and from Jansanti, and that's since Jansanti's home run, Skeeters have been hitless. Just a hit by pitch from Juan Silverio was the only base runner. So bats looking to come alive. The bullpen for the Patriots not alive, which I would say is almost a good thing because you're going to see the Skeeters lineup get another look at Liam O'Sullivan, who they hit pretty well the last time they faced him. They've hit him fairly well today, and they're going to get a third look at him as Espinal now 1-1. Machi. Espinal chops that foul. 1-2 now, 1 away here. Top of the 7th inning. Skeeters trail 6-3 to the Patriots. It's a Monday night here as we open up the Marathon Series, a 7-game set against the Patriots. We call that the Sugarland Special, Georgie, because only in Sugarland do you find a 7-game series in this league. Most teams on the East Coast, they kind of just go from place to place, play your traditional 3 to 4 game sets. Nope, out here in Sugarland, once you come in Texas, we get you for 7 games for the most part.
We give you the Texas Heat.
And Espinal hits that a ton to the left side over the diving reach of Juan Silverio and into the corner. Espinal wants to, but puts on the brakes, and probably for a good reason, because a nice job of Jansanti of fielding that one down the corner off the White Claw sign down there, and holds Espinal to a single. The big fella will have to eat that one. That was probably a double in most ballparks, but hit that one just a bit too hard.
And he didn't quite run as fast as you expect, so definitely he probably would have gotten gunned down at second, rather, not third.
Oh, yeah.
Second.
He was dead meat at second base if he was going there. Well, that'll bring up Will Kangor, who was robbed of an RBI single back in the 4th inning. He still is 1 for 3. Edwin Espinal now at first base here as Machi delivers a first pitch ball on the outside part of the plate. Let's get you some numbers on Machi. Well, we got a moment here. The former San Francisco Giant enters tonight, as we mentioned, 2 for 1 with a 8.44 ERA in 10 games. Lefties, like Will Kangor, hitting .391 against him. As that one's in for a strike. Although righties just hitting .263, 5 for 19 against Machi. So that's the traditional split from a right-handed pitcher. Usually lefties will hit those guys a little bit better. And that one's chopped foul. Machi's been touched up just a bit lately. He actually allowed a 3-run double to Ramon Flores in the second game of that doubleheader on May 22nd, last Wednesday. And also yesterday in Long Island, he was Saturday in Long Island, he was touched up for a few runs.
And took his first loss on the year.
Yep. So he has struggled a bit in his last 2 outings, but George, when we were here last time, we saw him throw 2 scoreless innings and extra innings. And extras are no joke in the Atlantic League. A runner starts at second base. That one's chopped foul right side. So he threw 2 scoreless innings with a runner starting on second base. So we've seen the good and the bad of Gene Machi so far this year.
I think with Gene, it also, as I had mentioned in that game about a week ago, I think I saw him work better with the runner on second. So I feel like if the pressure is getting to him, that's when he buckles down and gets really good pitches. And he's got a runner on first now, so with a runner on, he should be using that same pressure-based pitching strategy.
Kangor chops out to Martinson. He flips to Rondon for 1. Rondon across the time to Colabello. In time! He's got him. 4-6-3 double play, and Gene Machi gets the Skeeters out of trouble here in the top of the 7th. This stretch time at Constellation Field. It's time for some runs as your Skeeters, they trailed the Patriots 6-3.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit Sugarland Skeeters.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 7th inning, the Skeeters trail the Somerset Patriots 6-3. Joined now in the broadcast booth by our intern extraordinaire, Noah Blackwell. Noah of Canadian descent, I believe the first Canadian intern in Skeeters history. So that is a badge of honor. I'm sure you gotta wear proudly there.
Appreciate it, eh?
There you go.
Happy to be here, Ryan. Hopefully,
he said the only Skeeters player he knew was Chris Colabello, who coincidentally played for the Blue Jays back in 2015-16, so no surprise there.
Yeah, there was some magic there. Hopefully, he's batting pretty good so far. I heard he had a good road swing, and it's nice to see him make his home debut. So hopefully he finds that. He was a good average hitter for the Jays. You know, he was batting about .330 that year. So hopefully they can rely on him for some clutch hits here.
Well, there you go. A little bit more on Colabello as Jarrod Mitchell steps in, and he's quickly down 0-2. As we're in the bottom of the 7th, the Patriots, they lead 6-3, a game in which the Skeeters led 3-0 at one point, and the Patriots have stormed back. Liam O'Sullivan out for another inning of work, and O'Sullivan has outdone himself tonight, and that will be his longest outing of the year. He's only gone 6 innings. Two of the starts this year for him. That was the longest he's gone, and that was chopped up the middle. Rodriguez has a beat on it. Alfredo Rodriguez fires to Espinal at first for out number 1. So that'll bring up Juan Silverio. So Noah, a big day for your countrymen as the Raptors advance to the finals in the NBA.
Yep.
Win over the Milwaukee Bucks. Are you a Raptors fan? I never really asked you that.
I don't watch much basketball, but it's definitely something cool to be a part of. You know, I've got some friends back home that are really buying in. You know, they've suffered for a long time, and
Yeah.
It's been a good stretch, 3-4 years here, where the Raptors have gone from relevant to now their first ever league final, I think. So
yeah, first ever trip to the finals as Juan Silverio takes for a strike 0-1. Juan had a 2-run homer, came all the way back in the second inning. That was a bomb out there to the left outfield side of the sport court, a 418-foot home run via TrackMan on the data. That's not just me guessing.
Here at Constellation Field, we have the stats to back things like that up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Noah Blackwell, one of our many interns this year, is doing a fine job as Silverio takes a big swing and misses 0-2 now. One away here. Bottom of the 7th inning, Skeeters trail 6-3 as Liam O'Sullivan has done a fine job of rebounding after allowing 3 runs through. At that point, it was just 3 innings of work. Anthony Giansanti led the 4th off of the home run. It was a 3-0 lead in the 4th inning, and since settled down. He's in line for the win now. If things were to hold up, the 0-2 now to Silverio. Fastball up now for a ball, 1-2. So what are your thoughts on Drake on the side of the court? Do you have an opinion there?
He's just got to be careful, you know. He's actually, I think he's technically employed by the team, so there's some things you can do, there's some things you can't do. I mean, he got in trouble a couple of years ago because Kevin Durant was at one of his concerts, and he said, "Yeah, come play for the Raptors, come join me." And he got the team got fined for tampering. So, I love the energy he brings, and he really embodies the city of Toronto, and I think it's a good place for it, and it's honestly good for them that he's in the other team's head.
That's true. Yeah.
Milwaukee's coach was complaining.
As a pop out there to shortstop, Alfredo Rodriguez handles that, so at number 2. But yeah, I mean, you had Spike Lee for the New York Knicks back in the day, who was definitely all up in the head of Reggie Miller back in those good Knicks-Pacers rivalry games. So I think that's all good fun, honestly. You use whatever you have at your disposal. If Drake is at your disposal, you got to use him.
Yep.
Zach Borenstein now up, swings and misses, fouls that one off for a foul ball.
Now I'm thinking, Ryan, if you're Somerset this deep in the game, with your starter still going, you got to hope he gets out of this before we get back to the top of the order.
I would imagine this has got to be his last inning, because if you were to throw him another inning, you get Cordero Rondon, as that was taken for a strike, 0-2. Most of the time, you don't want your pitcher facing the line at 3 times. That would be a 4th time if he went through it in the 8th inning. So no action there, Noah, to your point, in the Somerset bullpen. But you got to imagine this probably is it for Liam O'Sullivan. He's done a fine job. Borenstein takes away for a ball now, 1-2. And this game was all Skeeters early on. I mean, Silverio with his home run, and Giansanti put us up 3-0. Zach Borenstein, the man up to bat, hosed down a runner there in the 4th inning to keep it a scoreless game. But ever since that moment, since Giansanti's solo home run, it's been all Somerset. They scored 3 in the 5th. They scored 3 in the 6th. Just a lot of singles. I mean, no home runs from Somerset. Matter of fact, just 3 extra base hits. A couple of triples really did the damage. Ramon Flores had an RBI triple, and Craig Massey rather had a 2-run triple as they split the gap out there in right field. Well, 3-2 now to Borenstein, 2 away. So Sullivan winds and delivers. Borenstein fouls that one back. Zach hit his first home run as a Skeeter back on the road trip. Hit it in Long Island. He's hit 200 entering this one, a home run, 3 RBIs. He went an identical 3 of 13 in Somerset and 3 of 13 in Long Island. He's been a mainstay in the outfield since signing in the previous homestand. Takes that inside for a ball. So Zach Borenstein trotting over to first base with a 2-out walk. That'll bring up Albert Cordero, and if there were ever a chance for Coco to kind of snap out of this quasi-slump he's in, this would be the time. A ball in the gap likely scores 1, and you got a starter kind of on the ropes, more or less. O'Sullivan now with 91 pitches, so he's approaching that triple-digit mark. Noah Blackwell, one of our extraordinary interns in Sugarland, to my right here. Albert Cordero now up, 2 away. Borenstein on first base. The first pitch is a fastball that misses up for a ball. And Noah, you mentioned you kind of would be surprised if you see another inning. I think if Cordero gets on, you're going to see that Somerset bullpen get up kind of in a hurry here.
Yep. Yeah, I think they'll. We got a couple guys doing some stretching right now. Looks like one guy's getting ready to throw, but yeah, if this is clutch time for the Skeeters here to get Cordero on base.
And O'Sullivan gets that one in for a strike there to Cordero, who didn't actually make an appearance in the series against Long Island. Did go 1 for 13 with an RBI in that 4-game set at Somerset last week. Coco comes in with a pair of home runs, 10 RBIs on the year. Zach Borenstein with decent speed there at first base with a 2-out walk. The 1-1 now to Cordero. Fastball inside for a ball. As Albert looks at that one. Coco behind the plate tonight is Cody Stanley, who's swinging one of the best bats in the entire league. He's DHing tonight. He's batting second. Alvaro Rondon on deck, the shortstop. 0 for 2 so far tonight. The 2-1 now, though, from O'Sullivan to Cordero. Fastball away now, 3-1.
I think the more pitches Cordero takes here, if he's able to foul a couple off as well, the less of a chance there'll be that O'Sullivan comes back.
Yeah, I think
he's running it up right now.
You might see it here. This might be the last at bat. You never know. There's no mound visits, which kind of throws a wrinkle into the whole strategy, though. 3-1 to Cordero from O'Sullivan, and Albert hits it a ton to right center field. Back goes Scott Kelly, and he dives at the warning track and is able to field it. Zach Borenstein, he comes around third. He will score on an RBI double from Albert Cordero, and the Skeeters cut into that lead. Now it's 6-4 Somerset.
And almost immediately, Ryan, you see there's a reliever out there in Somerset's bullpen starting to throw.
And Somerset, to Noah's point, that bullpen is up in a hurry here, and they'll probably try to buy as much time as they possibly can. It looked like Albert Cordero got all of that one. And Scott Kelly, who kind of went back toward the track, came in at the last second and tried to corral it, kind of like a hockey goalie. Maybe like the Leafs goalie. I don't know who's goaltending for the Leafs nowadays.
For probably the 3 listeners right now that have seen a hockey game, Freddie Anderson.
Freddie Anderson. He tried to corral it like Freddie Anderson, but got in front of him, and Albert Cordero on with an RBI double. Now cuts into that lead 6-4, and a big opportunity now. Jabari Henry's going to pinch hit for Alvaro Rondon. He takes away for a ball. Jabari hit 250 with a home run and 3 RBIs on the year. He's been playing a lot of outfield for the Skeeters. Probably going to mean Ryan Jackson will come in at shortstop next inning. Zach Sendicola is in up in the bullpen for the Patriots, former Skeeter. So Cordero on second, 2 down here, bottom of the 7th, and Henry takes up and in for a ball. As they really have O'Sullivan on the ropes, and you play 7 straight games, you got to try to milk everything you can out of your starter. You can't blame Somerset here for trying to get a few extra outs of O'Sullivan. You can tell as he takes his cap off and wipes his brow. He's certainly toward the end of the finish line here. He's already at a season high 6 2/3 innings. Has also allowed a season high 4 runs though. And that one, a strike now. 2-1 to Henry. Henry has massive power. Had a career high 27 home runs a few years ago for the Sioux City Explorers of the American Association. Now with the Skeeters, has a home run already on the year. 2-1 now, 2 down. The pitch line into center field on the run is not going to get it. In comes the score is Cordero. The throw is going to be trying to cut off, not in time as they try to cut off the throw to Espinal, and he tips it away.
Bad news here for the Patriots, Ryan. You've got the top of the order coming up. It's a 1-run game.
The single out there, an RBI single from Jabari Henry as Darby Myers not able to make the play, and they tried to throw it into home. The throw was cut off by Espinal, but Espinal not able to handle the cutoff. And Brett Jody is going to come to relieve Liam O'Sullivan as the Skeeters have made it a 6-5 game now. Here at Constellation Field with 2 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. There's going to be a new pitcher on the mound. That's going to be Zach Sendicola. We'll give you the news on Zach here in a minute. Let's take a quick commercial break.
Time for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this.
Well, we come back here, bottom of the 7th inning, and the Skeeters have put up quite a rally. They've scored 2 so far. They're still going. Jason Martinson steps up with Jabari Henry at first base. 2 down. The Patriots lead 6-5. Jabari Henry with a bloop single into center field. Just scored Albert Cordero, who had an RBI double himself to plate Zach Borenstein. So a 2-run rally so far, 2 away. Jabari Henry still at first base. And in steps Jason Martinson, new pitcher on the mound. That's Zach Zanicola. He enters 3-1 with a 0.00 ERA in 12 innings. Does not have a save. Has struck out 8 batters in those 12 innings of work. Just 1 walk. First pitch from Martinson, and he pops it up to the right side. And Craig Massey ranges to his left, is under it, flips it to Espinal, and that's going to do it. So just 1 pitch for Zanicola here in the bottom of the 7th, but the Skeeters rally for a pair of runs on an RBI double from Albert Cordero and an RBI single from Jabari Henry. We head to the top of the 8th inning. Somerset up 6-5.
The Skeeter Buddies Kids Club create countless memories that will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show
And we head to the top of the 8th inning here. Somerset with a 6-5 lead over the defending champion Sugarland Skeeters. Kevin Comer out of the bullpen here for an inning of work. He comes in 1-1 with a 3.77 ERA, 12 games. 14 1/3 innings pitched, has 16 strikeouts to 7 walks in those 14 1/3 innings. And Kevin Comer, probably the quickest worker in the Atlantic League, so make sure you're tuned in. He will be out of here in a flash probably.
And that closed the book on Gene Machi with who pitched 1 inning, allowed a hit, and that was it.
Gene Machi with a great scoreless inning as the Skeeters have rallied back here. They were down 6-3, an RBI double from Albert Cordero and an RBI single from Jabari Henry, a pinch hit RBI single. Has put the Skeeters back in business. They trail the Patriots just 6-5 now. Kevin Comer now continues to work quick. Foul back from Mike Ullman. That's now 1-2. And so Gene Machi, he's liked his home cooking. He through 6 innings entering tonight, he had not allowed a run at home. He was 1-0 with a 0.0 ERA through 7 innings at home. All of his runs came out on the road, and strike out looking there. Mike Ullman shaking his head as Kevin Comer gets him on a fastball on the inside part of the plate, looking for out number 1 here in the top of the 8th inning.
Yeah, that's the 2 times he's gone down via the strikeout. He's not been happy both times walking back. Definitely thinks he could have had some better calls, but I guess it goes the Skeeters' way. 1 down in the inning.
Kevin Comer, the hard-throwing right-hander who works mighty quick, misses outside for a ball. 1-0. 1 down here, top of the 8th inning. Skeeters trail the Patriots 6-5. That fastball misses up to Ramon Flores, who has one of the 2 triples tonight for the Patriots. Flores 1 for 2 with an RBI triple so far. Also has walked as that one's in for a strike now. 1-2. Comer threw a scoreless 2 innings against the Patriots last Wednesday. Struck out 2 batters in the nightcap of the doubleheader. Skeeters won both legs of the doubleheader that day. 3-1 now. Flores fouls that back now. 3-2 with 1 away. Ramon Flores, a former major leaguer. Swung on a miss. Strike 3 there from Comer. A fastball upstairs, and Kevin Comer, as I mentioned, don't blink. He will work quickly. He has quickly got 2 away here, both via the strikeout. And that'll bring up Alfredo Rodriguez, who enters 2 for 3 with a pair of singles.
Going back to Kevin Comer, he looked like he had to get warmed up pretty quickly, and that hasn't phased him to 2 strikeouts.
And Rodriguez pops it up shallow left field. Jabari Henry, the new left fielder, under it and has it for out number 3. So Kevin Comer, get on ya, comes in and gets a 3 quick outs here as the Skeeters come to bat in the bottom of the 8th inning. They trail the Patriots 6-5.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with
And here we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Cody Stanley going to lead us off. The Skeeters needed a run. It's a 6-5 lead for the Somerset Patriots as the former big leaguer Cody Stanley steps in. The Skeeters cut into that lead last inning with a pair of runs. They're going to get a former comrade, Zach Zanicola. He's on the mound, and he's been sharp this year, folks. The His first pitch to Stanley is in for a ball. 1-0. Zach has not allowed an earned run in 12 innings pitched this year, and that includes 11 1/3 scoreless innings over his last 8 games. So he's been a tough nut to crack here out of the Somerset bullpen. Pitched with the Road Warriors last year, and as I mentioned, he also has some time with the Skeeters.
And he's got a wickedly cool mustache.
Yeah, he does have a pretty sweet mustache. That's inside for a ball now. 2-0 to Stanley, who's the tying run here. Bottom of the 8th inning, a close one between two of the heavyweights in the Atlantic League. Zach pitched in Sugar Land in 2016 and 2017 with the Road Warriors last year. Also joined the Patriots late last year, and then now with them again this year. And the fastball swung on and misses. Cody Stanley took a wicked hack at that one. Swings through it though. 2-1. Cody entering this at bat 0 for 3. He's flown out in all 3 of his at bats. He swung one of the hotter bats on the road trip though. Over those 7 games on the road trip, he had an even 400. A couple of doubles, a home run, and 5 RBIs. That fastball is outside for a ball. So 3-1 now. A hitter's count to Cody Stanley, the former big leaguer. Anthony Jansanti, who homered early in this one, on deck. Flags blowing pretty ferociously in from right field. It's not a time for a lefty to go deep. We'll see what Cody's got, though. The 3-1. Smokes that a ton to right field. Back goes Scott Kelly, and not able to get it as he dives into the off the wall. And Cody Stanley on second base with a leadoff double. And you know what, George? I feel like I jinxed him a little bit because if the wind wasn't blowing in so hard at that moment, that might have been Cody Stanley's 4th home run of the year.
Yeah, the wind has changed quite a bit over the course of tonight's game, and that just was not obviously with him on that one. But thankfully, the right fielder there,
Scott
Kelly, he had had a nice eyesight on that, just couldn't quite make the grab.
Kelly, with a heck of an attempt there, he dove onto the warning track, kind of like a Jim Edmonds type dive there, going back toward the wall, but not able to make the play as Cody Stanley is aboard with a double. He's the tying run here as Anthony Jansanti, who's already homered and is in the midst of a 9-game hitting streak, comes up here with a chance to tie this one up, possibly give the Skeeters the lead here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Patriots up 6-5. First pitch from Zenicola, and Anthony squares the bunt. He takes for a strike, and that's one thing about Anthony. Don't put it by him. He will sack bunt here. He is the 3-hitter in the Skeeters lineup, but there's not anything in his tool set. There's nothing missing from his tools, I should say. He can sack bunt. He can bunt for a hit. Kengor playing pretty far back there on third. I don't think he really actually expects him to bunt here.
He could, if he does lay down a bunt, he could potentially get a base hit here. But by the way, he's butting it down the third baseline.
Yeah, Kengor is playing way up there. He's almost behind the bag now. We'll see where his secondary set comes into play. But, yeah, George, to your point, you're right, though. He might be able to bunt for a hit here. He's even with the bag now as Jansanti fouls that one away left side. A big hack from the big captain. 0-2 now. As Cody Stanley led off with a double, and Cody, the double was the method of choice over the road trip. He had a pair of doubles in 7 games on the road, a homer and 5 RBIs. Well, if you want to talk about doubles, Anthony had 6 of those in 7 games on the road trip. As he has quickly established himself as a doubles king here in Sugar Land. Captain, Sugar Land, 0-2 now as Zach Nicola wants to go over the signs yet again. Anthony actually leads the Skeeters with 8 doubles on the year despite missing the first 6 games. And that fastball from Zenicola misses inside. Anthony and Zach were teammates on that 2017 Skeeters squad. And Anthony surely faced him at some point in that 2016 season while Anthony was with the Bridgeport Bluefish. And Zach was with the Skeeters. Big spot here, 1-2. Cody Stanley, the tying run at second base. The 1-2 from Zenicola. Jansanti pops out to the right side. Espinal goes back. He's tracking for it, and Massey tried to call him off, but the big fella sticks his mid up there and comes down with it. Espinal just a few feet into foul territory takes care of Jansanti for out number 1.
Yeah, that almost was disastrous for the Patriots. But that goes back to Little League when you call it off. You say ball, I got it, and
It looked like that was Massey's play there at second base, but Espinal under it already kind of just held his ground. But, yeah, to your point, that usually the second baseman's ball if he calls him off. So Jan Santee put down for out number 1 here. Patriots up 6-5. Cody Stanley, the tie and run at second base, intercepts Chris Colabello, who's 1 for 3. He had a single back in the first inning. And Colabello skies one to deep center field. Did he get it all? I don't think he did. Darby Myers, or actually Mike Francoso rather, squares it up and has it for out number 2. And Cody Stanley, though, heads up play. He tags up from second base, and he gets into third on a sliding attempt as Colabello missed that one by just a few inches. I think he knew he either had that for a home run or was coming down as a fly out, because once he hit it, he already started to get into his trot there.
Yeah, he got under that by a fraction of a millimeter, just barely. And again, he was also taking it to the deepest part of the ballpark. And
yeah, that left center field corner is not an easy place to hit it out.
Yeah, had that been slightly more left field or right, or not more right field, but more left field, that might have been gone and put the Skeeters ahead.
Well, Cody Stanley at least moves up to third base, so a wild pitch or a pass ball could bring in the tie and run. Jarrod Mitchell, who leads the Skeeters with 19 RBIs, is up to bat, takes the first pitch inside for a ball. And Mitchell, as a matter of fact, is tied for 6th in the Atlantic League with his 19 RBIs, so kind of the right guy up for the spot here.
Number 20 would be really good right about now.
And even 20 certainly would. A big hole up the middle here, as that one's taken outside for a ball. Alfredo Rodriguez is shaded toward the second base bag, but Craig Massey, the second baseman, is shielded way closer to the first base side, kind of leaving a nice hole up the middle of the diamond vacant here for Jarrod Mitchell. As mentioned, he's got 19 RBIs, 5 home runs. Leads the league with 12 stolen bases. 2-0 now from Zenicola, and that one is a backdoor slider in for a strike. 2-1.
It almost looks like, Ryan, it almost looks like they're doing their best version of a shift. You can't really shift in the Atlantic League anymore, but the way that the way that Massey is over here on the left of right field side.
Right field, yep, off to the first base side. But does create, like I mentioned, a big hole up the middle. We'll see if that comes into play. The 2-1, and Mitchell pops that up to the left side. Looks to be in play as Ken Gore is roaming around out there, and Ken Gore to his knees in the warning track comes up with it for out number 3. So the Skeeters get a leadoff double from Cody Stanley, but are unable to capitalize. They strand him on third base there to end the 8th inning. We'll head to the 9th. The Patriots, they lead the Skeeters 6-5.
Nothing provides the flexibility to watch the Skeeters on your time like our exciting mini plans for the 2019 season. Some of our plans include a fireworks plan with tickets to all of our Friday firework games. Catch the buzz on the weekends and come away with some of our hottest giveaway items with our Saturday night plan. Enjoy the ultimate flexibility with our Pick 8 plan, giving you the chance to pick out 8 games that work best for you. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com to find out more information on all of our mini plans. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
ahead to the top of the 9th inning. The Patriots, they lead the Skeeters 6-5 here on a Monday night opener of a 7-game series at Constellation Field. Matt Perk, the lefty, the former big leaguer, on the mound now for the Skeeters, enters 1-0 with a 3.68 ERA and 5 games pitched. 7 1/3 innings pitched from the former big league left-hander. He's going to get Scott Kelly here to lead off the 9th inning as the Skeeters, man, they looked like they were going to come back and tie that one in the bottom of the 8th. A leadoff double from Cody Stanley, but unable to drive him in. So the 9th inning will be very important now as we'll see who the Patriots send out there. But for now, Matt Perk is going to get Scott Kelly, who comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with a walk, also struck out, grounded out in his last at-bat back in the 6th inning, a 4-3 putout. First pitch to Kelly is in for a strike as Matt Perk's last outing actually came back on May 23rd, last Thursday against Somerset. Picked up a winning decision, his first win of the year. Threw an inning and a third, allowed a run on 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 1. Perk gets Kelly to swing and miss with that one now, 0-2. First season for Matt with the Skeeters and his 9th at the pro level. It's with the AAA Las Vegas Aviators, the Mets AAA affiliate last year, went 2-2 with a 7.14 ERA. 0-2 is a changeup that misses low for a ball, 1-2 now.
He's a Texas boy.
He is.
Klein High School, was drafted by the Texas Rangers, and then but he decided to stay and go to college, and he went to TCU, and then was drafted by the Nationals.
Yeah, kind of an interesting story. We'll touch on that here in a second. 1-2 now. Scott Kelly for lefty Perk, and Kelly cues that one to the right side, fielded by Martinson, throws over to Colabello. Good for out number 1. So yeah, Matt was drafted by the hometown Rangers with the 14th overall pick in 2009 out of Klein High School in Klein, Texas. Opted to go to college in his hometown up there in the DFW Metroplex with the TCU, and then ended up being picked by the Nationals in the 3rd round of the 2011 draft out of TCU. And then he made his major league debut in 2016 with the White Sox, made 12 relief appearances with them, and was 0-0 with a 5.50 ERA back in 2016 with the Sox. So
he's got to be happy for his alma mater, TCU, sneaking just into the NCAA baseball tournament, and that's going to be one that's going to be talked for a long time. Barely thought they had a chance, and many people thought they were out of it.
The Horned Frogs always kind of up there in college baseball. Jim Schlosinger, the head coach over there.
Matt Carpenter's come out of there,
Yeah.
out of Fort
Houston
Worth,
boy.
and don't forget Jake Arrieta,
Yep.
too, out of Lupton Field.
Good story program now as Bracamonte, the catcher, now up 2-0. He's 0 for 2 with a walk so far tonight. Came around to score in the 5th inning. Grounds that left side. Up with his Ryan Jackson, the new shortstop, fired across Colabello for out number 2. So quickly 2-away. Matt Perk doing a nice job in relief here. And, well, you got a second. Yeah, so Ryan Jackson in at shortstop now for Alvaro Rondon as Jabari Henry pinch hit for Rondon back in the 7th inning and an RBI single. So a good plug and play by Pete Incaviglia. And they move Jackson now in at shortstop. So next inning it'll be Juan Silverio, Zach Bornstein, and Albert Cordero as the Skeeters trail 6-5. Mike Francoso, who came in at center field for Darby Myers, who was injured on a play back in the 7th inning. We'll check on Darby later. Darby had a pair of hits before he left this one. Mike Francoso getting his first at-bat of the game, quickly down 0-1. Lefty on lefty. Perk, and check swing from Francoso. Home plate umpire says he went around. Woo, that's a filthy pitch right there.
Oh man, that was just. Oh man, that was
Yeah,
just. I can't describe it.
Can't
as that
verbalize
filthy.
it.
Yeah.
It was a nice little slider there, Francoso. That ball skipped well in front of home plate, but Francoso thought he was thinking heater. Check swung and missed at that one.
When you can't put words to a pitch, that means it's got to be pretty good.
It's got to be pretty good. 0-2 now to Francoso, and another bender there as he wanted to get him chasing at that same pitch, but Francoso does lay off.
And if Darby Myers is hurt and could be inactive for a while, that would be a big loss for the Patriots. You know, he's, I think, been pretty good in the leadoff position is what it looks like he's been traditionally, and so that would be a big loss.
It certainly would be. 1-2 now, 2 down here to Francoso. That one misses away. Mike was an all-star last year, played in the Atlantic League All-Star game, was 2 for 4 with a runner RBI in that All-Star game. Led Somerset with 62 walks and also had 6 triples, which was a team high for Somerset last year, playoff team. 2-2 now, though, from Perk to Francoso, and they jam him there on the curveball. He fouls it straight back toward us here. So still 2-2. 2 away. Top of the 9th inning. We'll see who Somerset rolls out here to close this one out. So I mentioned the Skeeters will send up Juan Silverio, Zach Bornstein, and Albert Cordero. They trail 6-5 for the moment.
Wow, something interesting on Francoso. He's played every infield and outfield position at some point in his professional career. Talk about a utility man right there.
Francoso certainly has been a utility guy.
A jack of all trades.
3-2 now here to him as that one skips in the dirt from Perk. On deck is Craig Massey, who already has an RBI 2-run triple actually. On this one, the full count pitch is inside for a ball as Francoso works himself a 2-out base on balls here. Gonna bring up Massey, as I mentioned, who had one of the bigger blows in this one, a 2-run triple. That triple came back in the 2nd inning, or the 5th inning, sorry. 2-run triple, which at that point cut the Skeeters' lead to 3-2. The right center field gap. And the Bellow Assau's first pitch from Perk is a curveball that misses outside for a ball. Perk entered this one 1-0 with a 3.68 ERA. He picked up that win last Thursday at Somerset. 1-0 is a fastball in for a strike. Perk is the only lefty in the Skeeters bullpen right now. Cesar Cabral inactive, also a lefty, but is right-handed heavy there in the Skeeters pen. Perk serves as the only lefty, and he gets Massey, the left-hander here. 1-1 now, 2 down. Massey gets jammed there, a nice fastball inside, fouls it away. So 1-2 now, 2 down. Mike Francoso aboard with a 2-out walk. He's on first base. The Patriots, they are up 6-5, top of the 9th inning. Here in the opener of a 7-game series at Constellation Field between the Patriots and the Skeeters.
Trying to get out of this inning and give your Skeeters batting some chance.
And a curveball. Looked like it had Massey full, but he's somehow able to foul it back there. So we'll see another pitch from Matt Perk. Somerset. It's got somebody warming up in the bullpen. I have a feeling it's probably Mike Antonini, who comes into this one with 10 saves. He's the only player in the league with more saves than Felipe Paulino, as Perk will check on over there. Antonini has got 10 saves and 11 attempts. He's at 1-0 with a .75 ERA on the year. And I'm sure I'll be trotting in here looking to close this one out, as Skeeters will look to put a thorn in that. 1-2 now to Massey as Massey pops it up to the left side. In comes Anthony Jansanti. He's got a beat on it toward foul territory of the wall there on the left side. He's got it with 2 hands, flips it into the stands. So that's out number 3. It's rally time here at Constellation Field. The Skeeters, they need 1 run. They trail the Patriots 6-5. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning.
Will last a lifetime for kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Fun Day. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime Major Leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former Major Leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price, where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at
And as predicted, on the mound for the Patriots as we go into the bottom of the ninth, that's Mike Antonini, comes in 1-0 with a .75 ERA and a league-high 10 saves. It's time for the Skeeters to rough up those numbers just a little bit and lead it off. It's going to be Juan Silverio. He's already got a 2-run homer, which came back in the second inning. He will lead us off for the Skeeters, who trail 6-5 in the bottom of the ninth inning here at Constellation Field against the Somerset Patriots. Antonini comes in with a league-high 10 saves. He faced the Skeeters last Wednesday as part of those doubleheader contests and threw a scoreless inning and struck out 2. Did not factor in the decision or record a save. One of his 2 appearances this year that did not result in a save as he's been lights out. But the Skeeters looking to put a few holes in those numbers. Juan Silverio is going to get him first here. Silverio 1 for 2 with a walk and had that home run back in the second. First pitch from Antonini is in low for a ball. So Silverio, then Borenstein on deck, then Albert Cordero. Borenstein, the only one out of the first 3 to face Antonini this year. He struck out looking back on May 22nd. Cordero did not face him. The 1-0 now from the lefty to the righty. He's inside for a ball as Silverio gets out of the way of that one. So quickly 2-0. Juan Silverio presenting the tie-in run here as the Skeeters look to avenge a lead that they forfeited. They were up 3-0, and then Patriots came back and were leading 6-3. Skeeters scored a pair of runs in the 7th inning to make it a 6-5 game. That's where we stand here with no outs in the bottom of the ninth. The 2-0 is a fastball in for a strike on the low outside part of the plate. Fans here at Constellation Field have started to put on their rally caps.
And they didn't like that last call, for sure.
No, they did not. Juan Silverio, the third baseman for the Skeeters. Had a pair of hits yesterday, and he's come out firing today at the beginning of this homestand with a home run. The 2-1 is a fastball, misses low for a ball, so 3-1 now.
According to the Somerset scouting report, Mike has 3 pitches. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and a slider. And I think he's going to try to use that splitter more. He's tried the slider once already. That was the called strike. But his fastball ranges 92 to 96. So he's got some heat.
He can bring it up there at the lefty to Silverio now, the 3-1. Inside for a ball, so Juan Silverio has worked the leadoff walk here in a big one as the Skeeters trail the Patriots by 1 in the bottom of the ninth. That'll bring up Zach Borenstein.
Tying run aboard.
Yep, a lefty on lefty matchup now. Antonini actually is not a closer coming into this year. He converted his first save on April 28th against the Bees this very season and has hit the ground running. Has 10 of them already as the Patriots have found themselves in close ball games. We'll see if Borenstein lays on a bunt here. With Silverio aboard leadoff walk, lefty on lefty. Borenstein takes a fastball in for a strike from Antonini. No bunt attempt there, so he is swinging away, it looks like. Oh, 1 now from Borenstein. Or to Borenstein. Is taken low for a ball, so certainly want to make Antonini throw you some strikes if you're the Skeeters, and why not? Trail by 1 here. Juan Silverio aboard with a leadoff walk. Antonini rather. Perfect 10 of 10 save opportunities this year.
Yeah, and lefties against Anthony are hitting 100. 100, like .100. So they're not hitting very good against him.
Yeah, lefty on lefty is a tough matchup here. Albert Cordero, switch hitter on deck. And that one's check swung and fouled away from Fran Bornstein. So now 1-2 with Juan Severio at first, the tie and run for the Skeeters.
You've got to think that Cordero is going to be hitting from the right-hand side. And if that's the case, that brings up the other stat. And that Anthony is 138. So slightly better.
Yeah, he's been a tough cookie to crack, but certainly from the right side it's been easier. 1-2 now to Bornstein. He tries that one to the right side. And worth noting on the bench here with Alvaro Rondon / Ryan Jackson spot coming up in the order. That is Dennis Phipps. And Dennis Phipps on the bench, you would have to imagine he might get a look there as you could slot Anthony Jansanti, the left fielder, toward the middle of the infield if you needed to.
He's tied for the
league lead with 5 home runs.
Yep.
Fifth in the league with 5 home runs. So we'll be kind of shocked if we didn't see him there, though. But now Bornstein down 1-2 with none away. Pitches up and away for a ball. Good take on an up and away slider there from Bornstein. Evens the count now at 2-2.
That was an awfully close pitch, and you know that Anthony wanted that on the out. Wanted that to be called a strike, but good take. Stays in there for another pitch to battle with Bornstein. Like to see him drive one up the middle here.
2-2 now to Bornstein. None down here, bottom of the ninth, and he skies that one to left field. That brings Flores back. Flores looks up, and it's gone! Zach Bornstein, the Bornstein Bear, takes one opposite field to left field, and your Skeeters walking off. Throw that helmet, Zach. That's a 2-run walk-off dinger, and the Skeeters are winners of this one, 7-6.
Call me the good luck charm. I need to be here for every walk-off, apparently.
Welcome to Sugarland, Zach Bornstein. A 2-run walk-off shot, and the Skeeters are winners to open up the 7-game series against the Patriots. My goodness, what a way to begin this series. The Skeeters came down trailing in the ninth by 2 runs. They leave tonight winners, 7-6. Zach Bornstein, his first home run at Constellation Field is a big one. A 2-run shot, walks it off. We'll be back here with the post-game show in just a moment.
Kids ages 4 through 12. With 2 packages that are sure to meet your budget, the Skeeter Buddies Kids Club, sponsored by Meadow and Sugar Mill Montessori Schools, offer exclusive moments, such as batting and pitching lessons with players and front-of-the-line privileges or kids run the bases on Sunday Funday. For more information, visit SugarlandSkeeters.com. Sugarland Skeeters, more than baseball.
The 2018 Atlantic League champions Sugarland Skeeters are back to defend their title. Come visit Constellation Field, winner of the 2018 Atlantic League Ballpark of the Year, and watch Pete and Gavilia build off an incredibly successful debut season. Returning to this year's roster are 2018 Skeeters MVP Anthony Jansanti and fan favorite Albert Cordero. Joining them are longtime major leaguers and Houston natives James Loney and Mark Lowe. With over 30 former major leaguers on last year's roster, you're guaranteed an elite level quality of baseball for an affordable price where there's something for the entire family. Individual tickets start as low as $9, and we have 4 exciting mini plans that will meet your needs. Visit SugarlandSkeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS to secure your spot to see all the action. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Funday where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit TexasFarmBureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
here tonight, folks, in the opener of a 7-game series. And we opened up with some fireworks. Zach Borenstein, a 2-run walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th inning, puts your Skeeters to a 7-6 win here in the opener. Let's take a peek at how we exactly got to the 7-6 win. The Skeeters open it up with a 2-0 lead back in the bottom of the second on a Juan Silverio 2-run homer. Anthony Jansanti added to that 2-0 lead with a solo home run himself in the 4th. But then Long Island came back and stormed the beaches a bit. They scored 2 runs on a Craig Massey triple and then an RBI sac fly from Edwin Espinal in the 5th inning. Then in the 6th, they added 3 more runs on an RBI triple from Ramon Flores and then an RBI single from Alfredo Rodriguez and a sac fly from Gabriel Bracamonte. Made it a 6-3 lead, but in the 7th inning, the Skeeters countered back with 2 runs and an RBI double from Albert Cordero and an RBI single from Jabari Henry. Made it a 6-5 game, setting up the stage for Zach Borenstein. The Borenstein Bear came up big, a 2-run home run opposite field into the sport court. His first home run at Constellation Field this year, his 2nd of the season. Sends the Skeeters home winners tonight. And a fantastic way to start a long series between 2 of the big heavyweights in this league. The winner tonight, Matt Perk, he's 2-0. He threw a scoreless 9th inning. The loser, Mike Antonini, who the Skeeters, one of the few people to get to Mike Antonini this year, and Zach Borenstein, the lefties were hitting below 100 against him, George, like you mentioned, and Zach Borenstein takes him deep to win this one.
Oh yeah, he got all that fastball that he saw. He saw one the pitch previous that was, or 2 pitch previous that was called a ball by maybe half an inch, and of course that went the Skeeters' way, and he knew he wasn't going to let one go past him one more time, and Borenstein just took that one to the left center gap.
Yep, Zach Borenstein, not arguably, I'd say pretty definitively his biggest hit of his Skeeters career. He's only about a week into that career, and this one sends the Skeeters home winners. They move to 20-12 on the year as Somerset drops to 18-12 on the season.
And if that's a great Monday night starter, I can't imagine what the rest of the series is going to be. This is going to be a crazy series with a walk-off starting it this on Memorial Day Monday.
Yeah, that's a great table setter, George, to this series, as you mentioned. Each team tonight held 3-run leads. The Skeeters were up 3-0 at one point. The Patriots up 6-3. But your defending champion Skeeters are winners tonight, 7-6. We'll be back here tomorrow night. We got a 7:05 p.m. start. I'm Ryan Posner, George Koff here to my right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Skeeters, they win 7-6. Line up that Texas scoreboard.
Attention, please. And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.